Let me go back and kill React Mohgy 2. There we go, React Mohgy 3. It's just like a Star Wars, guys. It's just like Star Wars. The 3. It's... Oh boy. Let's see, where was I? Star! It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm not going anywhere off of YouTube. Okay? Star Wars. Battlefront. Elite Squadron. DS. It was on the DS. I'm right. 13 years ago trailer. Hold on. So hello, Grub. I didn't just dox myself like twice. Is this my main browser? No, this is Yandex. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can't even see what's going on. You can't even see it. Isn't that great? Nope, that's asbestos. Ah. Am I okay? No. I doxed myself twice in a row. The battle gets bigger. I'm enjoying this though. Look at that. I think that's a man. I'm not sure. General Grievous is in this game. Missed it twice. Good. No. Cannot come here. I gotta... Hold on, I gotta fix... That music's gonna get me copyrighted, isn't it? I'm gonna... It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Yes. Oh, this game's only like 4 hours. I did play through it a lot. Oh, look at that General Grievous fight. That's good stuff right there. Oh, I missed that thumb sound. Oh, yeah. It had a boss fight? Sure did. I believe. Is there one at the end of this? No. And the two-dimensional plane. The PSP version didn't? Oh. The fake space fights. Oh, but it don't you do... No, I'm thinking of a different game. This music is still gonna get me copyrighted. Oh well. And then had great art too. Never mind. This borderline looks like AI art now. These are pretty good. This doesn't. Star Wars for the SNES. Okay. In a second. I want to get through this. I'm nostalgia tripping right now. Ah, look at that. Bail Organa, I think? No, that's not Bail Organa. That's just... Oh yeah, and the different classes. Different classes had different weapons and special abilities. That's fun. That's not Bail Organa, is it? No. No, that's just some random Jedi who dies. And then you become a man at the end and charge through Mustafar, fight X1. Good. What are you doing, gamer? You're cheating! Cheater. From a Jedi at the end, sick lightsaber. I don't believe you get to use your blaster. No, you can still use your blaster, that's right. You're actually encouraged. Jedi with the Gatling gun, that's... Oh, look at all... You can see each individual pixel of this man's head. And he had a cool design too. Was it just like Stormtrooper armor? Or Clone Trooper armor, but black? Yeah. With like pauldrons, or not pauldrons. Tassels? Yeah. He was still cool. Also, yeah, using a lightsaber in this fight sucks. Don't do that. I think you can shoot him through that. Whatever. Star Wars. SNES. Star Wars SNES long? Wow. Ah, one of these. That actually looks pretty good. His face is a little non-distinct. Utini! Utini! Yeah, this is pretty... platforming. Mandatory SNES platforming. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's... What's that called? Mode 4? Health power up. How does this work? Also, I'm pretty sure flames are not supposed to come out of that. React Andy? Not yet, not yet. I'm just looking at gameplay now of just yapping about Star Wars. What is that? Maintenance droid? That is not a Star Wars design. Huh. Oh, listen to that jank. Hold on, can stream hear that well? Oh. That is some scrungly music. Very nice. Game is kind of mid, really. Looks pretty alright. Oh, this is just... Oh. It only gets this far. No ending. Hold on. Yeah, Return of the Jedi. Okay. Oh! I cannot tell that's Leia, but... that borderline looks like Han. That's pretty cool, though. Nice sprites, too. Huh. I never exactly finished a game like this. Oh, I'm kind of tempted. Shadow of Empire. I think I may have heard of it. Star Wars. Shadow of the Empire. N64. Yeah, no, I haven't played like any N64 games or anything really. Who is this? Excuse me? Falcon. Wait, that's not the Falcon. The hell is this? Dash render, really? Huh. I've never heard of this man. That's a lie to say I haven't played any of the older ones. I played, what's it called? What's it called? Character from novel comics. Okay. Oh, what's it called? The one they got ported to Switch. Star Wars Switch 4. KOTOR, no. KOTOR, no. KOTOR, no. KOTOR, no. It's all KOTOR. Wait, this is a physical version of this game? Oh no, I need to get it. A Public Commando. That too, different one. Jedi Outcast. That's the game. That's the game. I got stuck because I couldn't figure out what to do. So I never finished it. I know, I'm bad. Okay, let's... Empire at War? Nope. Like Battlegrounds? No, too young for that. Played some of the other ones that... Clone Wars games that were on PSP, DS, but... That's about it. I do want to play it right now. I really want to get into Elden Ring. It has been 30-ish minutes, at least, on Twitch. They haven't killed me yet, so like, wow, I can play it, wow. So Elden Ring. Boy, I'm hoping Twitch is fine. It's not showing me anything. Whatever. Star Wars reps, I know. I have reps of doing like everything. Let's see. Where was I? Right, let's go here. Elden Ring. Mohgy. Lore? See, was it you who did the nice video? Yeah, I think it was. Smowtown. Yeah, this sounds about right.
The civilization of the Erdtree crumbles above, a new civilization blossoms deep below the surface in the ruins of a sundered civilization. From the blood-drenched depths comes Mohgy, the Lord of Blood, twin of the Omen King, whose ambitions would upturn the very order of the world. While Morgott, his brother, seems ashamed of his Omen form and does everything within his power to uphold the order that would shun him, Mohgy has proudly embraced the power of his accursed blood after a pivotal communion with a powerful outer god. The Lord of Blood, Mohgy dynasty, surround themselves in a world drenched in blood.
But I wonder, because
new blood-based faith are drawn to his side.
He
come in many forms,
had to communicate with an outer god or something, right? Because he's arcane-based, yada yada.
Or by force, Mohgy has laid the foundations of a new order, where love and possessions are the rewards for loyalty. To the frustration of the Round Table, more and more tarnished are drawn away from grace, and instead dedicate their power and effort to the Lord of Blood, invading the worlds of their kin in order to drench the lands between in blood. And at the heart of this seemingly insane and aimless cause is an even darker, more sinister truth. For the Lord of Blood's design centre around Miquella, the greatest of the Empyreans. Positioning himself as Miquella's consort, he aims to ride the Unalloyed's coattails to elevate his dynasty of blood.
I don't know anything about plagiarism or
while Mohgy is scoffed at
allegations
by the outside world, little do they know that the Lord of Blood's plans are far from harmless, for he dreams of a world drenched in his accursed blood.
Yeah, let's pause this for a second. Please hold on, mister. So, let me go over. What have I done? Nothing. I killed a ghost flame dragon here, I believe. That's it. Oh, also, found the cringe Nene boy. Just, in here. Kinda sad looking.
Queen Marika, I implore thee,
Why is it so quiet?
bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitude.
I'll voice him. Oh. Oh. That's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna kill him.
Queen Marika,
I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from my solitary light. Spirit Ash or a sword? Right, I don't want a Spirit Ash. I never read the description of the eye cultivation. I did only just grab it. An iris at its darkest night. Place on the eye of another to deny them light in all its forms. Oh. It can also be used to receive the blessing of an equipped great rune. Cost of all runes currently held. That's kind of neat, but no. In the realm of shadows, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Earth Tree to intensify the fears of their flock to magnificent effects.
Queen, take not from
I'm denying this man grace ever. Oh. You did invade me. You did follow. Cringe, nay, mesmer. Get darkness, get darkness, get darkness, get darkness.
I would not. Am I not pure? Defile thee, I would never. I ask, why wouldst thou think to
I
pollute
saw.
me? Deignest thou not to look upon me? All this time, I held in my heart only thee.
Oh, EP. Quilligan's greatsword. Yay. Greatsword Fire Knight Quilligan. I can't say his name. Devoted all his to the crusade and remained his greatsword in the shape of the lance. I lost what I was reading. Anyway, oh boy. Dex Faith. Heavy thrusting sword. Wow. The micro. I heard about that. I'm not doing it. Plus, I might have done that already. Oh, no. Simp. I read that as shrimp. No, I did not kill the crustacean. No. What's it called? The shrimp thingy, which I think is around here. I think. There's one of the pest things that's somewhere here.
And that of his.
You drop a
enterprise
worm stone
country.
or something.
Let us immerse ourselves in
Or
the
him.
blood of the tarnished as we explore the world of Mohgy,
Anyway, Mikola does
the
not.
Lord
Or
of Blood.
behind Mikola does. No. So many of them. So many of the M's.
We know that Margot and Mohg were born of the royal lineage, and that being the children born of Marika and Godfrey,
Gotta
a
find.
fact that is confirmed by Godric's Great Rune. We know that these twins belong to this lineage due to Margot's Great Rune, which reads as follows. This Great Rune is the anchor ring that houses the base, and proves two things. That the Omen King was born of the golden lineage, and that he was indeed the Lord of Lindale. As such, we know that this applies to Mohg as well, for we know from his Great Rune that he's
I
Margot's
wonder if I can get
twin.
his mask.
Yet,
Bit weird.
despite such divine lineage, the birth of these
Also,
twins was
wow, look at
problematic
the
for the royal
drip.
line,
Look at the
for they were
drip.
born with the Omen Curse. Now, the Omen Curse is definitely the subject for its own video.
I'm just using
But
Helm of
suffice it to say, it is
Solitude,
an
Drake
extremely
Knight
reviled
armor,
curse that leads to
and page
tainted blood,
trousers.
being haunted by evil spirits,
I'm not sure
and
what
makes you sprout distinctive
legs I
aesthetic
want to
features,
use.
such as horns and an unnatural skin hue. This is of course a less than ideal condition for a member of the golden lineage to have, and we learn of the horrendous way that regular infants of this affliction are treated in the realm of the Erd Tree, from the Omen Bairn item description, which reads as follows. Doll of a curse-born bairn. Omen babies have all their horns excised, causing most to perish.
Oh.
These fetishes are made to memorialize them.
I
We
didn't
can see
realize
this
they
from the
died.
regular ogre enemies that we
That's it.
find in the game. As we can see that their horns have been cut down just to the wick, essentially just the stump of the horn that protrudes from their skin. And indeed,
This
the
just leads
Dung
me
armor
up,
is
I
fashioned
think.
after an omen with their horns trimmed as well, and as such it gives us another illustration of how regular omens would appear after having their horns cut off. Given the name of the area, the Shunning Grounds, and the
Omen
fact
are
that
just
it is
horns
filled with
and
omen
people,
enemies, we
if
can
they're
then
so thirsty for the
presume
blood of
that
vengeance.
omens were then chucked down into this
Outcasts
area
or slaves.
underground,
Yeah.
shunned and exiled.
America.
Yet this wasn't enough for some people. Omen people were so reviled that they had to be killed. Hence we get the Omen Killers, hunters specialised in killing Omen, showing that these people are so reviled that they are killed, mutilated and exiled just for being born the way that they are. However, given they were born of royalty, Mohg and Margot received a slightly less rough treatment. The regal Omen Bairn describes the fate of such royal beings. Doll of a curse-born bairn from the Erdtree's royal line. Omen babies born of royalty do not have their horns excised, but instead are just kept underground, unbeknownst to anyone, imprisoned for eternity. These memorial fetishes
Yeah,
are
this is
fashioned
just
in
here.
secret.
I don't know where I'm going.
And so, while the main of the Golden
Wait a
Lineage
minute,
got
I
to
didn't
hold
pick that
court
up?
in the glory of Lindell, Mohg and Margot will have suffered the fate described by this fetish. They would have been tucked away in the aptly named Shunning
Have I been
Grounds with
here?
the rest of the Omen who survived their horns
I
being
have.
excised, with the joy of having their horns in full. The two were of course problematic. They were of the Golden Lineage, and so they just couldn't be killed outright, but conversely, nor can they be allowed to remain in the capital as equals of the normal members of the Golden Lineage, especially if we
What am I
see
here?
the way that Omens are treated. It would just be hypocrisy. And these creatures of accursed blood certainly couldn't be allowed to mar the image of the proud Golden Lineage. And so they would have been bundled into the dark depths.
Some
of the
animals do
Grounds
have
to
meat
eat some
under
kind
the
of desperate
horns, but
existence. The fact we find
that's why
shackles
they
specifically
bleed.
for Mohg and Margot implies that they weren't only just banished here, but they were
Others don't,
shackled
though.
lest they escape the Shunning Grounds and embarrass the Golden Lineage. For example, if we read Mohg's shackle, which we still find in the Shunning Grounds, reinforcing the idea that this was once their home, it reads the following. A fetish bathed in golden magic. Shackles were used to bind the accursed people called the Omen, and these ones were made to keep a particular Omen under the strictest confinement. Though faint, the shackles still retain vestiges of power, enough to trap the once bound Mohg on Earth, if only for a short time. This tells us a number of interesting things.
Yeah,
Firstly,
that
it is bathed in golden magic, suggesting that this was produced by the Golden Lineage themselves, using golden magic. This is completely monstrous if you consider how cruel the royal family were to two of their own, for no other crime than being born the way they were. It also says, under the strictest confinements. To me this reads as though they
Wonder
were
how-
more concerned about Mohg and Margot from ever getting out than any other Omen cursed, lest they be discovered and cause any embarrassment to the proud Golden Lineage. The cursed blood pot can also imply the sort of cruel treatment that Mohg will have experienced as a child, for it reads, decorated with the crest of the Lord of Blood, throw at enemies to douse them in accursed blood, causing summoned spirits to assail them with a rabid fervour. A childhood memory of the Lord of Blood. So for me, what we can infer from this is that these
Childhood
spirits
memory.
that assail enemies now are recreating actual memories from Mohg's
I missed that
childhood.
item.
How he was assailed by people.
I can't get.
just
I
for
do
having
not.
cursed
Do
blood,
not push me in the
much
water.
as these spirits now react to people who find themselves covered in the accursed blood from the pot. Reading this does make me feel sorry for the poor chap. Both were treated no better than common criminals, and forced to live in squalid conditions, and no doubt attacked.
Oh,
and
I'm missing an
hunted for the way
item.
that they are.
Oops.
And this will have had a profound influence in the way that they develop. And it was here that the two would take very different paths in the way that they did develop and the way they viewed their
Can drain the
accursed
water? I
blood.
know. I don't know how.
We see that Morgoth would do everything in his power to rise above his Omen status. For example, we can see in his sword's item description that he siphons his accursed blood away into his sword, getting it out of his body. And he is utterly ashamed and disgraced when his Omen blood stains the thrones of the demigods and the Elden Lord during his fight with us, viewing it as vile and impure, and it kind of throws him into a bit of a frenzy, to be honest. He's that ashamed about it. Morgott almost has Stockholm Syndrome,
Do I
as he
have to
essentially
get
becomes
this?
the
I feel like
greatest
I don't...
defender of the current order. An order that once saw him
Oh
imprisoned
boy,
for eternity
that's so...
under Lindell, although one can't help but applaud him when he becomes the final lord of
There we
Lindell,
go.
taking his deserved place at the foot of the Erd Tree. Yet his twin Mohg would move in the complete opposite direction. Where his brother reviled his accursed blood,
I didn't
Mohg
see the
would come to
sign.
cherish it,
Yay.
and it was in the depths of the Shunning Grounds that Mohg would have a revelation and earn the favour and power of an otherworldly ally. The Blood Boon incantation reads as follows. Sacred incantation of Mohg, Lord of Blood. Thrust arm into the body of the Formless Mother, then scatter blood flames to set the area ablaze. The Mother of Truth craves wounds. When Mohg
Formless
stood before her
Mother?
deep underground, his accursed blood erupted with fire, and he was besotted with the defilement that he was born into. We can see that Mohg met his new patron, the Formless Mother, quote, deep underground, and to me this most obviously refers to the Shunning Grounds, which are of course deep underground. This is the most pivotal moment in Mohg's life. Whilst no one will ever know Mohg's name really in the outside world beyond those that serve him, everyone will come to know the Lord of Blood, and this is the moment he becomes the Lord of Blood. It is central to the movement that become known as the Mohg.
I don't want to fight the Erd Tree
And
spirit in
indeed, I do
here. I
believe
hate
that this
them.
place is
I hate
therefore
them.
still sacred to the dynasty, even after they
There
established
she
themselves
blows.
under Caelid. The reason I believe that this area is still important to the Dynasty of Blood is because of the presence of a certain boss. We find a boss here called Esgar, Priest of Blood, who we know is linked to the dynasty not only because of his obvious name, armaments, and the fact he has the blood-tainted dogs with him, but also because he drops the Lord of Blood's exaltation, a talisman directly linked with Mohg. Esgar's presence here suggests a cult
That's
location
cool
within the
looking.
depths of the Shunning Ground, and to me this is unsurprising given that this is the location of
Time
the
for
first
pain, don't say
communion
that.
that led to the birth of the accursed blood that they venerate so dearly, as well as the birthplace of the dynasty itself, ultimately. And so for me, Esgar represents the fact that
I hate
the
that my
Lord of
helmet
Blood's
doesn't quite
servants
match
still have a
my
presence
armor,
here,
but like,
given its holy
I don't believe there
relevance.
is a
Returning
helmet
to the
that
Blood Boon, we can
does
find
have
there's
this dark
another
of
interesting
a
aspect of it when
look.
we look at the second part, as it reads, his accursed blood erupted with fire.
This one kind of
and he was
matches the lighter
besotted
side, but
with the defilement that he was born into. So the Formless Mother, on whom we will speak on next, seems to have empowered Mohg's own accursed blood, leading him to wield enormous and various powers that he does during his fight with us. We know that she bestowed power on his blood specifically from the description of Mohgwyn's sacred spear, which reads, a sacred spear that will come to symbolize his dynasty. As well as serving as a weapon, it is an instrument of communion with an outer god who bestows power upon accursed blood. So if you had any doubt, don't have any more. The Formless Mother has literally empowered Mohg's accursed blood. So it is different than Morgott's. However, more significantly, it infuses Mohg with the opposite opinion of himself than his twin brother has of his accursed blood. The connection between the Formless Mother and Mohg is made through Mohg's accursed blood.
not my best strip.
Blood being the
Wow,
medium
okay.
that the Formless Mother interacts with in the mortal plane. Therefore, to Mohg, his defilement, his accursed blood, is something to be proud
Trying
of. For at this moment, it was his
Hate that I
blood
can't
that
get
gave
this
him
to
purpose
work.
and clarity for the first time in his life. This is also reinforced by the description of Mohg's great rune, which reads, but Mohg's rune is soaked in accursed blood, from his devout love for the wretched mire that he was born into, far below the earth. He now had power, real power, and unlike the rejection of his kind at the hands of Marika and her kind, the Formless Mother embraced him, empowered him, loved him, communicated with him, and this is all the direct result of him having omen-cursed blood. So no wonder he loves his accursed blood, he loves his defilement he was born into, because it is the very reason for his new being. It is the very reason for his elevation to the Lord of Blood.
Wow.
As a direct result of this forever bonds him to his omen heritage and the Formless Mother. It is now to the outer god and her Lord of Blood that we turn to in the next chapter. We cannot talk about the Dynasty of Blood if we do not discuss the being that set Mohg onto his current path. Before this, Mohg was likely destined to die in the depths of the Shunning Grounds, no better than the other Omen Ogres that we fight down here. We do learn very little of the Formless Mother, but we learn enough to understand the role which she plays in Mohg's story. Firstly, her name, Formless, suggests that she does not take physical form as normal beings or demigods do, and in fact this is supported in-game with some animations and some incantations.
Oh?
When Mohg uses his blood incantations, he is literally reaching into the body of the Formless Mother, and then pulling out her blood and spreading it as a weapon. We learn this
ew.
from Blood Boon, which again I'll read.
Didn't
Thrust
realize
arm
that.
into the body of the Formless Mother, then scatter the blood flame to set the area ablaze. This is her literal blood that has been pulled out of her body. So to me, the Formless Mother exists in a very different way to which most beings do. Rather than having some set position in space or having an actual form, she exists along the fabric of our own reality as some sort of cosmic life form that defies the normal conventions of life. She exists beyond our normal boundaries of our world. Further highlighting this aspect of her formless body
May not
is
have
the
chain.
Blood Boon ritual weapon art present within Mohgwyn's sacred spear, and is the same ritual Mohg uses in his fight with us. The description of the weapon art reads as follows. Raise the sacred spear and pierce the body of the Formless Mother. Stab up to 3 times, creating explosions of blood with each thrust. This skill will coat the armament in Bloodflame for a while. This is why we see Mohg reaching up to nothing and piercing his spear into nothing, when he is actually reaching up into her body. So with that in mind, let us revisit the latter part of Blood Boon's description that describes Mohg's initial interaction with this outer god. When Mohg stood before her, deep underground, his accursed blood erupted with fire. So when he stood before her, it was rather not like him coming across her physical form, might like the player does when they behold Godwyn for the first time underground. Instead, she let herself be known to him in some communion that would likely not be understood by regular mortals observing such a communion. As mentioned, the Formless Mother most likely communes with her chosen via her chosen medium, and this is blood. By setting Mohg's blood on fire, that was her way of revealing herself to him and her way of communicating with him. Indeed, we know the Mother of Truth is most attracted to accursed blood, for if we once again read the sacred spear description, the spear specifically mentions the fact that it bestows power on accursed blood, not regular blood, accursed blood. So this means that her most effective mediums are people like Mohg, and indeed, as we'll later explore, the blood that is used by the Dynasty of Blood, that is the source of their power, is derived from Mohg. It is ultimately his empowered accursed blood.
There we go.
Meaning
Kinda
that
like
the
this. I might
Mother of
wanna
Truth is specifically utilizing
unalter
accursed
the merchant's
blood as her
armor
medium and power in the real world, or at least
when I
the
get to
most
a
potent
grace.
version of it. But why is she most interested in accursed blood? Well, to me, the most basic explanation could be that no matter how reviled Omen blood is, we cannot deny that there is power. There is simply a stronger power within the blood of the Omen than there is compared to normal blood. We can see this in the strength and size of Omen ogres, and the power that
That is
Morgul
true.
wields against us in desperation, and that is without him
Omens
being
are
empowered
pretty
by the
strong.
Mother of Truth.
They have
But in general, the
crushed my
spilling of
face
blood
in many a
and the
time.
blood in general in
Uh-oh.
the mortal realm seems to be the way that she'll increase her power and her domain. But why is this the case? Why is blood her power? Why is this her domain? Well, if I can speculate for a bit, I believe that the outer gods, as their names suggest, are a bit beyond our world and are only able to communicate and interact through certain mediums or their agents. For the Formless Mother, her influence is spread by blood. This is how her power has grown in the world, and we'll look at that later, how her power and her blood is transforming the world into her world as she would see fit. In this regard, she has chosen the perfect messiah. Through Mohg, she not only has a champion of powerful corrupted blood, but is also in a position to usurp the established order.
Quite
Mohg
happy
is a
with
demigod.
the
He is
helmet.
someone who has the ability
Something
to
with
claim the
gems
great
on
rune
it.
and have great
Something.
power himself. With her empowering his blood already, she has a formidable ally who can advance her aims, spread bloodshed, spread his accursed blood, and therefore spread her influence in a world that she cannot physically influence herself. However, this arrangement benefits Mohg as well, for he is empowered and emboldened, and instead of just being a prisoner in the depths of the Shunning Ground, he is now the lead of a powerful sect, as well as gaining actual powers. So let us look upon the Lord of Blood himself and what powers he has gained from his audience with the Formless Mother, the outer god of blood. What is clear is that when the shattering of the Elden Ring took place, is that Mohg, like his brother, claimed the
Nice
Great
brownies.
Rune.
Brownies good.
This will have, of course, increased his power already. But what is interesting is
I'm
that
kind of
his
not saying anything. I'm
empowered
just
accursed blood
listening. Bad.
that is infected with the influence of the outer god of blood
Reacting too
actually
hard.
warps the Great Rune that he is in possessing of. It warps the power of the Erd Tree that he has stolen. For the description of the rune reads as follows: a great rune of the shard bearer Mohg. Its blessing grants a blessing of blood. Mohg and Morgott are brothers, and as such, their runes are naturally similar. But Mohg's rune is soaked in accursed blood from his devout love for the wretched mire that he was born into, far below the earth. Both Morgott and Mohg have accursed blood. Both have runes that have taken similar shapes. But it is only Mohg's that is warped by his blood, meaning it isn't just omen blood that's corrupting it, it is in fact the corrupting influence of the outer god of blood, the mother of truth.
It is the only one that doesn't have a complete circle.
Because it shows that the shards of the Elden Ring can actually be affected by an outer god if their chosen champion possesses it and has their power coursing through their veins. This is of course backed up by Malenia's Great Rune, which has been corrupted by the outer god of rot in a similar fashion. Mohg's great power is boosted by the fact that his Great Rune is now
Malenia's.
intrinsically
Oh wait, I didn't
linked
grab
to his
Malenia's. I don't know how to get hers.
increasing his power tenfold. Another interesting point from this description is the fact it suggests that Mohg's and Morgott's runes are similar because they are twins. It is as if Great Runes are not set shapes claimed, but in fact conform to their
There it is. I knew it.
We of course most clearly see his power on display during our boss fight with him. He can travel and move around in the form of blood, as when we first arrive he is sleeping beside Mikola in the form of blood, before he oozes out and reconstitutes himself as a corporeal being.
Oh, that's
Of
gross.
course, as the Lord of Blood, he has
I
the
didn't
right
realize
to
that was
without
actually
being
Mohg,
able to touch the formless
through
mother
that.
directly, reaching into her body, pulling out her blood, and using it as an offensive weapon against their enemies. The blood of the formless mother is highly potent and volatile, and I believe it is the same source of the flames that we see flickering all over Mohg's
Also,
palace.
Mikola
This
being
is the
her.
effect of the accursed blood growing in power. It's so concentrated in Mohg's
There, those
palace
are the
that it's
wrong
literally
pronouns for
lifting
Mikola.
the
How dare
palace,
you?
much like the accursed blood
At least I
itself
think.
burns when Mohg
Ow.
uses it from the formless mother. So already we are beginning to see what a world might look like when it is fully influenced by the outer god known as the formless mother. As we've already mentioned, Mohg is
Oh,
also
no,
able to
am
gain
I-
power through his blood boon ritual.
I'm not
A
paying
term
attention
coined by the
to this,
purifying crystal
'cause I
tear
hate.
that we use against him. When he uses this move, we see that he is able to directly connect to the formless mother's form. He counts down from 3 to 0 in Latin albeit, and he counts 0 3 times, and he draws power from the formless mother, stabbing into her body. He pierces the body of the formless mother 3 times, causing blood explosions that damage us but empower Mohg. It is through this communion with his god that Mohg is granted even more formidable powers. He is granted huge wings that give him an aerial advantage over us. This is an impressive display of power that really shows the Lord of Blood is not a joke and is a force to be reckoned with, as he has a real power.
I
in
guess
the form
wings
of the
as
formless mother.
supposed to be just
This
symbolic.
is why I find the mentions
or
of
something?
portraying as a fool to be extremely illuminating. As it
Maybe the
shows
form as well,
ignorance
like
that people who
Blood
are observing
Angel
from
is
the
what they were
outside
going
actually
for.
have about the true nature of the Mohg dynasty.
So I get it.
Before we move
Well,
on
I
to
hate
Mohg's
him.
powers,
I hate
let's
him so
discuss
much.
A small elephant in the room, the fake Mohg, or the other Mohg that we find in the Forsaken Cathedral. Now,
Scorches and Penetrable
quite obviously,
Thorns.
this is either a projection or a copy, since we
Sorcery.
fight Mohg twice. For when it dies, the Mohg, the Omen that you fight in the Forsaken Cathedral, he has a slightly different death than the real Mohg. He breaks apart into gold sparkles. Well, when he dies for real, he just breaks apart into grey ones like all the other bosses do.
Huh.
It's the gold particles that got me thinking about how is he here? How is he a projection? So there are a few possibilities here.
Yes, sir.
Mohg has projected himself, either to revisit his site of his first communion, which we've already discussed is clearly a sacred space, or he is here guarding the frenzied flame himself, as of course it would endanger his new dynasty as much as it would to the established order of things.
Right, I
However,
really
there's
do
the third
wonder
option,
why
and the
he
most
is
likely
found
and this is
there.
that his twin brother Morgott
Hold
was
on,
hurt.
shut up a second. Shut up a second. I do want to comment on the Scourge Tree first. Especially of those who abandoned the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. Those who cast impenetrable thorns grow from the skirt tree. Only covered dodge rolls will damage enemies. The image of the misshapen skirt tree is an edict. Spurn all that exists. Wound all that exist. For we have been abandoned. It seems useless? Yeah, definitely. But that's interesting. I don't believe there's been anything to imply what the skirt tree is, at least from what I've read so far. If it's an actual... It could be an actual Erd tree, since... Mikola? No, not Mikola. Marika, that's right. Marika did plant one in her own village. But... I guess it might be a representation of... well, everything that is the Shadowlands. One little video said that maybe it's a fusion between the Erd tree and the Crucible. Maybe. Wait, lower video. Lower video. Ow.
Conjured him up. See it is the most likely to me because of the gold colours that sparkle when we destroy Mohg the Omen under here.
Still want to wear a
Gold
helmet.
is
I don't like
associated
seeing my
with those inside
face.
of the Elden Ring,
Flash, ew.
and those such as Margot who are from the Golden lineage. But to me the most compelling reason for this argument is the positioning of this Mohg, that beyond the secret entrance underneath the altar, there's another door. Now if you have gone in here after meeting Margot, you won't realise this, but if you go there before meeting Margot, which is what I did the first time I did the game,
The 50 points are fine, and
a golden
I'm not
magic
even
barrier
there.
blocking off the frenzied flame.
I don't
And
need
it has
50
a
points.
symbol on it which reads, "Sealed by Margot, the grace given." So the use of gold for the sparkles, and the fact there's a gold barrier directly behind this, powered by Margot, it shows that Margot is clearly concerned with containing the sacred flame, as well as the proven history of him being able to project himself and have this kind of power of making fakes. And the location, he's extremely close to this location, meaning it wouldn't be a great effort for him to project another version of his old twin brother underneath. And aside from that, maybe it's even sentimental, having a piece of his strange brother nearby. This is of course pretty wild speculation on my part as to why there's a Mohg the Omen here, and to be honest I might just be covering from Software's fact they've just copy and pasted a boss here, but there you go, that is my take on why there's a copy Mohg there. Any of these three
Yeah,
are
hell, even if it
satisfying to
is
me,
just
it's
they
the most likely to
copy
me.
pasted the boss,
That's
it's
it,
still
and take it or leave it.
Yeah,
Returning
it's
to the
still
real
fun
Mohg,
to just
I want to look at the
ponder.
way he's viewed at from the outside. It's clear that Ofnir does know a lot. We see him, fruitlessly looking for Mikola in several ways. He attacks Latena and interrogates her in a pretty British fashion, looking for the other half of the Halig Tree seal, as well as sending his goons to attack the Albinoric village. But in fact, he doesn't know where Mikola is. He doesn't really know that Mohg actually has Mikola. He's heard rumours, but he hasn't actually confirmed the fact that Mohg has
We could
Mikola.
put the Cuckoo
So I
Knight
do
for a
find it
bit.
funny when you tell him of Mohg's location in the Mohgwyn Dynasty
This is a little gaudy
before you
here.
kill Mohg and find out about Mikola. Ofnir has a lot of kind of derogatory things to say about Mohg, and he clearly doesn't think he's a huge threat. And let's just listen to that clip now.
Oh, so that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty.
I didn't realize he went so
Send that
hard on
foul
Mohg.
tarnished into bloody fingers. Let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable.
So he essentially belittles the Lord of Blood
Wow,
as a raving
okay.
lunatic extremist. This sentiment is also repeated when we have a look at the Lord of Blood's robes. It likewise describes him as either a luminary, someone who's, a great leader who knows a lot, knows the truth, or is in fact a raving lunatic. So this duality is present again in the robe's description. I think that the item description of the Lord of Blood's robe is actually hinting more at the world's perception of him,
I
rather
really
than
like
what is actually the truth.
Loretta.
The only thing
I'm
that
gonna
I'll
use her
allow that
helmet
he is
even if it
delusional
doesn't
about
quite
is maybe
match.
his relationship with Mikola, and maybe he underestimates Mikola and how much he can use and manipulate Mikola, but we'll look at that later. However, in reality, if the people like Ofnir and others who scoff at him and call him a raving lunatic really went to Mohgwyn Palace saw the horror of the blood swamps and the beings that are growing in there, these new life forms that are adapting and changing because of the real power that's found in the accursed blood, and if they saw the power that Mohg can possess when he communes with his
we'll get you the
outer
base of
god,
the scourging. Oh,
and if they knew
I didn't know
that he
that.
was in communion with an outer god, would they scoff at him? I doubt it. So I think it's interesting that
What are you
the
doing?
world's perception
Oh.
of Mohg as the Lord of Blood is that he's just a raving lunatic who's got a bit of a blood cult following behind him, that there's no real power behind the throne, so to speak. But what they don't realise is that he has actually made connection with a powerful being that opposes the existing order. And in fact, he has actually taken Mikola, the most powerful of the Empyreans, to use as a figurehead, and intends to use him as a stepping stone to raise his dynasty from just that of a raising lunatic and his loyal cultists to the new ruling order with a blood god at their forefront.
Oh, stop it, I'm going back. I'm going back home. Peace out.
Emboldened by his new patron, Mohg would build a dynasty upon glorious bloodletting, and it is called the Mohgwyn dynasty. When it comes to a
Wow,
timeline here,
the
it
Mohgwyn
isn't all that
dynasty.
clear where the abduction of Mikola sits in regard to Mohg setting up his dynasty, so I'll just treat them as two different subjects. However, if I was to speculate and make up my own canon in my head, I would say he at least needs to have the palace and foundations set up before he takes Mikola, so that he has somewhere to actually bring Mikola. So when it comes to the timeline of the Mohgwyn dynasty, I'll leave you to make up your own mind, because, to be honest, it doesn't particularly matter. It all still happens the same way.
Yeah, it's just
The symbol that
Mohg
Mohg takes for his
rooms.
dynasty makes sense, as it takes the form
That's about it,
of
really.
the three prongs of his trident. This is incredibly important and symbolic to the Mohgwyn dynasty, as it is actually the item which Mohg uses to commune with the Formless Mother, who is essentially the patron of the dynasty. Whenever you use a Blood Oath incantation, a power that derives itself from the Lord of Blood, you will see
Yeah.
a three-pronged trident
Okay.
take form in front of your face before you cast your incantation.
that is true.
Now
Look,
let us analyse the name of the dynasty, Mohgwyn. Now, when analysing this name, I have seen other people, as I initially did, trying to relate it to Godwyn, showing there's some link to this, but for me it's not really the case. There's not any real link between Mohg and Godwyn, as far as I can see. There are some links between Mikola and Godwyn, but again, another time. Semantically, Wyn does have an effect on the name, and this is what I started looking at, because I thought Mohg, Wyn...
oh,
was
you
just
literally
a
have to
play
kill
on
someone to
Mohg
get that
and
mask.
extrapolated to make the title of a dynasty, which is what
Use
I
this
believe it
FP to
is.
summon spirits,
So,
huh?
for example, Godwyn
Oh,
means a friend
that's
of
pretty
God.
cool.
So Wyn can also mean friend, or it can mean blessed in Welsh. So to me, Mohgwyn is essentially an extrapolation
Ashes
of
on
Mohg's
this is
name,
pretty decent.
meant
Yep.
to mean the
Oh, the
people,
Fire Knight
the
seal.
chosen, the friends, the allies, the blessed, or
Just
whatever.
invitations of
Mohg.
Mesmer. Not
These
bad.
are the people of Mohg.
Just
This is
scale
the
off,
dynasty
huh?
of Mohg, Mohgwyn, and his followers, which
Faith.
perfectly makes sense. It makes
Ew.
sense because the grand designs of Mohg's ambitions go far beyond a mere cult and just having mindless soldiers at his command. Mohg believes that his dynasty will rise as a grand new bloody society that will replace the current order. As such, Mohg has established his royal palace, the Mohgwyn Palace, an impressive if ancient structure, located in the Eternal City, Nokron. We can learn a little bit of its
Oh,
location from the map
that's cookbook.
description for the area, which reads, "In the lightless depths lies the grave of an
Wait, why
ancient
did I say that?
civilization.
I'm not really sure
It
if
is
that's
here
that's what I
Mohg,
need.
the Lord of Blood, is building his palace to be the seat of his coming dynasty, named Mohgwyn. As we learn from the sites of grace in this area, the palace was once a mausoleum, and from the map's description and its location right on the edge of the
Okay,
Eternal
we'll go
City,
this way.
it leads us to naturally conclude that this was a mausoleum for the Eternal City, Nokron. So therefore, while it is impressive, Mohg has essentially squatted inside of an already existing building of a long-dead empire. Indeed, squat is the term that Ofnir actually uses when we tell him of the location of the Lord of Blood. The palace, though, is a grand structure, with large statues that we can only assume to be ancient Nokron lords, and its inner workings are dominated by graves and burial sites for a civilization that is long since broken. This is a site of death. It is a place of burial that has been repurposed into a palace of blood.
Huh.
The location for the palace is a smart
Rather
one.
fitting,
He
actually.
gets a grand palace ready
But like,
built.
don't say that
Certainly
suddenly.
one of the most awe-inspiring buildings in the whole game. When you see it in Elden Ring first time from Nokron and from the river underground, you're looking up at it and wishing you want to be there the entire time.
No, I
Secondly,
don't.
He is in a fairly hidden
This is
location,
evil.
where he can keep his prize Mikola well away from the prying eyes of his enemies, which is proven by
Wow,
the fact
60
that even
arcane,
Ultimate
wow.
isn't actually fully confirmed the fact that Mikla is present within the Mohgwyn Dynasty Palace. For whatever reason that he chose it, Mohg sees this as a symbolic linchpin for his brand new kingdom. And make no mistake, Mohg dreams of building a new society to surround him. This is evident by the various classes that already exist within the fledgling society.
Don't break.
For
don't
example,
break,
let us look
don't
at the
break,
item description
don't break,
of the Sanguine
don't break.
Noble robe, which reads as
Okay.
following. Robes of dyed black cloth featuring gold embroidery, worn by the nobles who serve the Lord of Blood.
Oh,
The
Iris
grand
Grace.
metallic pattern on the shoulder
I could have saved
is
him.
a signifier
Oops.
of the noble rank they intend to claim upon the advent of the new dynasty they are working to install. So here we see that Sanguine
I could have gave
nobles
him
are
what he
actually
wanted.
working towards or have pre-ordered
No, I
the
wasn't dead
position of
anyway.
nobility
I don't like
within the
him.
new society that is yet to be fully established. What is interesting is that there is a sense of nobility amongst the high-ranking members of this fledgling society.
Oh,
Barry,
what's
once
this?
a battlefield surgeon, even
Another
calls us
miracle rune.
lowborn if we kill him within Mohgwyn Palace. And, just like all royal houses worth their salt, the Mohgwyn dynasty already has its own order of knights, as we can see
This
from
is the
Pureblood
base of
Knight's
the
medal,
skirt.
which reads as follows.
Scattered
Proof
tree.
that one is a glorious knight of the new dynasty
I don't want to
of
be here
Mohgwyn,
yet. I
that
want to
the Lord
go
of Blood will
this
inaugurate.
way.
This is another honorific
There's a lot I want
pre-order
to go this way
title
here for.
granted in advance of the dynasty's birth, showing that there is a
I'll come
class
back to
system
that.
already in place, in the anticipation of a new bloody society blooming. This is obviously important to Mohg.
He
For if
didn't
you
come
pay
in. No,
attention to
I'm
the way in
leaving.
which Mohg refers to the dynasty,
I'm
you
not
will notice
done.
that he always refers to it as our dynasty, not mine, ours. Whilst undoubtedly a megalomaniac, Mohg is a leader who wants to be surrounded by allies, worshippers, and confidants. He wants to hold court. Ultimately, he wants allies. He wants to build something
Mega crab.
together with other people who didn't fit into the regular society, with his nobles and his knights. This to me is an insight into the man himself.
And why didn't
Given
Mohg just get me
isolation and
out?
vilification he faced in his youth, it is no surprise that Mohg now desires to be surrounded by loyal followers. Yet in reality,
Right.
not all have come to serve the Lord of Blood by choice, as we can see when we look at the example of Vari and his surgeon brethren. The white-faced Vari is one of a number who were taken to be the Lord of Blood's side as he established his new movement. We learn this from the War Surgeon set, which reads as follows. Blood-stained white gown of the War Surgeons who are effectively mercy killers. Of the surgeons that were abducted by the Lord of Blood, none were able to tame the accursed blood. None but Vari, that is, though he was an exception. To me, this is one of the most fascinating bits of lore that surrounds the Lord of Blood, for it tells us so much in two very small sentences. So firstly, the set War Surgeon shows that Vari and his ilk were actual surgeons that operated in theatres of war. And what war has there been in recent history? The Shattering. To me, this is one of the very few lore tidbits that were relevant to Mohg when it connects to the Shattering. In my opinion, Vari and the other nameless white faces were once battlefield surgeons operating during the Shattering, and the fact they were little more than mercy killers shows how brutal this conflict really was. Their surgery, quote unquote, would often amount to nothing more than putting a wounded soldier out of their misery, not being able to save their life because their injuries were so horrendous. However, despite their
That's
inability
why
to
he
save
just-
many people that were on the battlefields,
Okay.
at the very least,
I don't get why
they were
he
people,
has you kill
individuals
people.
who were familiar with
Or even
death,
sent you to Mohg,
anatomy,
but...
medicine,
Or baby
and
crabs.
of
They were
course,
eating my
blood.
rune.
This is what would have made them desirable tools for Mohg, as the description also mentions the fact that none were able to tame the accursed blood. This to me tells the reason behind their abduction and why they were brought to Mohg.
There's
help
not
him
another one.
tame his
There's
new
another one.
accursed blood, to find a way to
There's a
control
memento.
it and utilize it in his greater dynasty of blood. We will deal with the accursed blood itself in the coming parts. However, let's just say that the accursed
Let me
blood
get the good
is the
weapon.
blood of Mohg that has
I
been
need to put
enhanced,
away like all
and
my
it is his blood
shields.
that is referred to as accursed blood
Bows
in the
too,
blood rune
probably.
description. In addition, we do see the influence of Omen blood in the accursed blood, again linking it to the fact that it is Mohg's blood rather than the Formless Mother's blood directly, for we see Omen appearance happening on the Sanguine nobles, such as their pallid skin and the fact they are glowing omen-like horns. As again, we'll go into these effects in more detail soon, but just know when we talk about accursed blood and the accursed blood that Vari and his like were working on, it is Mohg's empowered blood. It is clear that Mohg then stole the surgeons to help him work out a way to control it, given their experience with medicine and blood. Yet what makes it clear is that it was so difficult to control that only one of them would have the extraordinary skill capable of controlling it. This is of course completely understandable, given the fact that the accursed blood is essentially the blood of an omen that has been afflicted by an outer cosmic being. However, while the failure of the majority of these surgeons is understandable, it also helps highlight Vari's brilliance, as well as understanding the fundamental and important role he must play in the dynasty, given his prestigious achievements. So let's talk about Vari now and his role within the Mohgwyn dynasty. Vari is the first NPC that we see in-game, and it shows the guile and intelligence of the Lord of Blood's greatest agent. It is Vari who waits at the chapel of
Iris
anticipation,
Cultivation.
waiting to
Oh,
scoop
they gave
us
you a
up
second one.
as a
Oh,
newly
nice.
arrived tarnish and
You just
already influence our decisions.
Kill anybody you want.
Like Rykard, Mohg
Oh, whatever.
evidently sees the Tarnished for what they are. Powerful beings waiting to be exploited. Yet the recruitment methods of these two factions could not
60
be more
arcane, it's
different.
busted
Volcano
bleeding?
Manor
Yeah,
comes right out of
that's
the
why I'm at
gates,
it.
states their disdain for the rule of grace, and bids you join them in a glorious rebellion. Vari is infinitely more subtle.
that? No, that's
he is
water.
well spoken, intelligent, and even empathetic on the surface. He is the first kind face and calming influence we see in a world gone mad. Indeed, his weapon, Vari's bouquet, describes this aspect of the man very well. For it says, "This weapon reflects the white mask Vari's manner of speech rather well, enticing in its splendour, but full of deadly consequence."
Okay, so it's not
He
here.
appears as a friend.
I'll
and
find
mentions
out how to
nothing
get
of
in
his own
there. I
agenda
will.
or affiliation to the Lord of Blood. Instead, he actually encourages us to fly straight, to join the Tarnished of the Round Table Hold. As we speak to Roderica on Storm Hill, we learn that he is evidently doing the same thing to every Tarnished that he meets. In doing so, he probably believes that he will not only weed out the weak, but also that we will come to the inevitable conclusion that he has, that the Two Fingers are not worthy of our loyalty, they are weak, and the Tarnished of the Round Table that do serve them are blowhards and are has-beens. This is just my interpretation of
okay.
the way that Vari behaves. Make your own interpretations, of course. He encourages down the path of blood slowly, before dropping a couple of festering bloody fingers into our hands, encouraging us to spill our first drops of blood for the Lord of Blood, and then, after feeding our doubts and making us misbehave from the way of the Two Fingers, he fully inducts us
Hey,
into the
finally
Lord of
got the
Blood's
Mesmer
service.
Soldier Spear.
Yet he has one final test for us before we are inducted.
That's a heavy spear,
This is
right?
the test of the Lord of Blood's favour.
Great spear.
A white, pure cloth we must stain with the blood of a finger maiden. Blood for the Lord of Blood, and a finger maiden's blood.
Blood
to
for the
show your
blood god.
dissatisfaction and disassociation
Blood for the blood
with the
god.
current order which you are forced into. Vari's role here shows how important he is considered to be by Mohg, as he is important enough to induct and select knights for his new order. Vari also represents Mohg, as Mohg wants to be represented in the greater world to potential recruits, as a loving patriarch of a new order, far removed from the uncaring order of the Two Fingers. To a degree this is true, the Two Fingers are inhuman and therefore appear uncaring, whereas Mohg does appear like he's warm, loving, and rewards those who follow him. He's someone who's experienced
Warm is a
isolation
strong
and
word to
dissatisfaction with
describe
the current order
him, but
himself,
okay.
and in that way he is a sympathetic character. Vari seems to embody this very ideal. He speaks eloquently and warmly, much like a mentor. When referring to Mohg, he uses the word love, 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 as if it's an attempt to draw in those who feel isolated, alone, and mistreated, much as Mohg himself once did. Indeed,
Been here.
Vari's own weaponry, which we've already talked about, is the
Ow.
romanticization of the Dynasty of Blood. For his
Aye.
weapon is a mace shaped after the
I think that was the right way.
Vari is the
That
face
looks
of
like the right
dynasty.
way. Ugh.
Sophisticated, noble, warm, but utterly deadly.
So no, that's not both my
Yet why
voices.
did
I
Vari
can't
and the
do
other
that.
surgeons stay behind and become loyal servants of the Lord of Blood after being kidnapped? Why would you do this? Why would you help your abductor? Well, Vari has evidently gained a love for Mohg due to his prestigious position and the respect he gets from Mohg, and being able to work alongside a demigod such as Mohg. The other surgeons that, for example, attack us in the grounds of Mohgwyn Palace must have stayed for another reason, and the very way they interact with us clearly shows that reason: bloodletting. And I think that their love of bloodletting is pretty logical, and their reasons for staying are pretty logical if we analyse them a little bit. First of all, I see it's a result of Mohg's own style of leadership. Again, I refer to the love that Vari
Going the
seems to
wrong
be
way. I am.
encouraging that Mohg actually possesses.
This is the way I
believe
was
that if
going
you were in
anyway.
this world and you didn't have a real good role within the world, and you felt a little bit
Oh, no!
out of place, that Mohg would be an extremely attractive and charismatic leader. I think he
Just
is a bit of a
ignore
captivating
him.
leader in that respect, who instills a sense of love and brotherhood within his order, an order of dissidents who have been rejected by the main society. Secondly, I suggest the other reason, which is a little bit more sinister, and probably the main reason, to be honest, is that on the blood-soaked fields of the battlefields of the Shattering, the minds of the war surgeons could
you can climb?
after seeing so much death and so much blood, and develop a taste for blood. They are essentially mercy killers, so they've killed a lot of people at this point, and maybe it went beyond mercy, and they in fact developed a taste for blood. And now they are no better than any of the other bloody fingers.
Yeah.
Obsessed
No.
with the spirit of blood. And therefore, they serve the Lord of Blood in another way that they couldn't do as medical professionals. Either way, I went over the war surgeons in depth because Vari played an important role in the dynasty, and that was the taming of the accursed
this is
blood,
not where I
which
wanted
is
to
the
go.
real source and core of the dynasty's power. And so let us explore the accursed blood. Regardless of how it was done, Mohg's accursed blood has been weaponized and brought under a degree
No,
of
this is where I
control
came
by him
from. No.
and his minions, in various ways such as weapons and as a medium for transportation and transmutation. Yet more importantly, the accursed blood is used to bind those who serve the dynasty together. If you complete Vari's questline, then you see the truth of this firsthand. He asks you to pass his finger, and if you watch the animation closely, it looks like he is administering a syringe of something being pierced under your fingernail. And this is in fact reinforced by the bloody finger item
this
description,
is not where I
which
want to be.
describes the fact that something
know where
has
I
been
am.
injected under your fingernail. After he's done this, he proclaims that we are now bound to Mohg and the rest of his servants, that this operation that he's done to us, that this finger, is what binds us together. If you then examine the bloody finger item that you received during the ceremony, you realise this isn't just a finger, like the one used by the recusants. No, this is in fact your finger, as the item description reads as follows. Glistening blood has been siphoned into the nail of this finger. Its sickly, pale skin feels nothing now, but the nail still itches with the sweetest pain. The fact we still feel the pain of it shows that it's actually ours. And also the illustration
figure
does
that's
not
what's
show a severed
happened,
finger
but-
like the other ones, like the recusants invasion finger, but in fact shows a finger very much still attached to a hand. It is a powerful marker of brotherhood,
it is.
bound by a shared blood, the accursed blood of Mohg. It is very
That's just
symbolic,
my
but also
finger.
a practical act,
I don't like that.
administered by one who used to be a surgeon. It is practical because we can now use our bloodied finger to invade other tarnished at will, over and over and over again. And indeed, the single-use,
I'm not the
festering
kid
bloody
named
fingers
Finger.
must have been fingers that were afflicted in a similar manner and then lopped off to be used by loyal fingers. This ability to teleport and invade at will is in line what we can see with other uses of the accursed blood. Both Mohg and the nobles, who I argue are closest to Mohg in their physical form and powers, can travel through blood and blood form, and now as a bloody finger, we can travel through the accursed blood as well. Aside from our bloodied finger that is now gone pale like Omen's skin, we can also see other physical effects that show the blood has really had an effect on our body and is coursing through our veins. For after this ritual, our eyes gain a sickly, reddy, smoky hue, showing that the accursed blood is fully infected our body.
That is just
Barry
something
is
you can
right,
turn
this really
off,
does
but
bind us
yeah.
to Mohg and the other fingers. We now all literally share the same blood. The bloody fingers themselves are therefore the product of Mohg's accursed blood, and no mere cultists. They have real power. Of course, to Mohg, they are his pure blood knights of his new order, but to the outside world, they are the reviled bloody fingers, blood-crazed fiends. Indeed, Yura, hunter of bloody fingers, describes them as tarnished in thrall to Cessblood, that they are no longer in control of their own actions, they are lost to their infected blood. The Cessblood being another word for what we now know to be the accursed blood of Mohg. And from what we learned from these tarnished that serve the bloody fingers, this is a correct assumption in some regards. For example, the infamous Okina. His mass description tells us
I didn't
everything
realize.
that we need to know
Impenetrable
about him. Here was
thorns,
a
that's
man
like
who
the good
became
one.
obsessed with the act of battle itself, more than the reasons he had for why
Wait a
he once
minute.
went to battle. And his journey to become a bloody finger is
Some
explained by the
scorchy-
Rivers of Blood description, his signature
Oh, this
weapon,
is a faith
as it
sorcery. I
describes
didn't
the meeting between
realize.
Okina and Mohg, where it says that Mohg felt Okina's blade. No doubt Okina was attempting to kill
The twisted
Mohg in a
scorches
blood-fueled
edicts.
frenzy.
Denounce
But
their
instead
ways,
of
do
Mohg
them
killing
harm,
him
for
or
they have
striking him down
abandoned
or fighting
us.
back, he saw an opportunity for a useful
Ow.
tool,
Oh,
and he offered an
no, I'm
opportunity far
stupid.
too tempting to a psychopath like Okina. The ability to be a bloody finger, to invade and slake his bloodthirst forevermore, and in return, Mohg would
Step
receive
to
his
kill to your
offerings of blood.
help
The
nerf when it
famous
scales with
Eleonora, on the
arcane.
other
Oh,
hand, considered by Yura to be the most
Oh.
dangerous of the Bloody Fingers,
Oh.
once had a proud
Oh.
legacy
Well,
as a noble
I
knight, but
mean,
now her legacy has been tainted by the Bloody Fingers.
if
No
you
doubt
say
her
so,
recent
then
transformation
maybe.
to a bloodthirsty knight has been caused by the Dragon Communion she has so clearly partaken in. One of the first warnings that we receive from Yura is in fact that Dragon Communion can lead to a hunger that cannot be sated. Whatever the reasons for wishing it,
Not
the Bloody
smart
Fingers
enough.
seem to be tarnished who crave battle and death, and in return for spilling blood
Wait,
in
no,
Mohg's
this
name,
is the finger
they are
one.
granted the ability to invade and seek battle as much as they wish, to sate that hunger,
That's
which
also the
otherwise
wrong
would
one.
go unrequited. The purpose of the Bloody Fingers to Mohg is to spill blood that will sate the thirst of Miquella's cocoon, and this is described by the Bloodlord's exaltation. But we'll go into that more later when we look at Miquella in the next part of the video. However, for me, aside from the Bloody Fingers, it is the Sanguine Noble that best represents the effect that the accursed blood can have on someone, as they essentially seem to be taking after Mohg in lots of ways. And we've mentioned a few of these again, but I'll go over it again just for the sake of this part of the video. Like Mohg, they can travel through blood, and they seem to be transforming
That kills
into
me.
a sort of pseudo-omen due to the omen infection within the accursed blood. They begin to sport the same type of omen horns
Hey, it
that
doesn't
Mohg
kill me.
has, as well as sporting the same pallid skin tone that Mohg has. On a note on the horns, these aren't actually just a part of the outfit that are meant to be symbolic of Mohg or representative of him. If you wear the Sanguine Noble outfit yourself, you will see you do not have those horns. These horns are genuinely a part of the physiology of these blood nobles. Aside from offensive and utility purposes, we can see that the accursed blood has some interesting transformative and mutative powers, and as a case study of that, we're going to turn to the putrid blood-soaked mires of the Mohgwyn Palace. As to be expected as the very foundation of this new empire, it is covered in blood.
Just give
Even
me a
the
way.
first
I don't need to
building
fight
of
him.
the Mohgwyn dynasty is suitably mired in blood. The palace is literally situated in a stinking, festering bog of blood. And now let us read the description of the Swarm of Flies incantation, which gives us a little bit of
I know
insight
that one.
into this.
Swarm of flies.
reads,
It sucks now.
The new palace of the Lord of Blood lies in a swamp of festering blood, and these flies are said to have spawned from excrement in that land. Indeed, we find the Mohgwyn Palace resting in this stagnant pile of blood, rising above it and casting an ominous but dramatic shadow. The Mohgwyn Palace map can once again give us further context as to this location, and what abominable horrors we can expect to find in this blood-drenched land. It reads as follows. In the lightless depths lies the grave
Just
of
get me
ancient
away.
civilization. It is here Mohg, the Lord of Blood, is building his palace to be the seat of his coming dynasty named Mohgwyn.
I swear I
and
picked that
whatever
item up.
nightmares
I'm
that
gonna
may bring.
cry.
What nightmares does this map refer to? Well, one needs to only
What is
spend
that?
5 minutes in this horrendous area to understand how nightmarish things can get. Let's
hate
first
this
zoom out
place.
from the palace though, and have a look at the first instance of
The
the Lord of Blood's corruption.
Since
that we
you
will most
dragon,
likely
but
find
before
on
the
our
blue
journey
era.
as a new
I don't
player
think
to
so.
Rose
No.
Church. The signs of the accursed blood is pretty clear here. Firstly, we can see that the whole water in this area is blood-soaked, and the influence of blood, and therefore the formless mother and the
Okay.
Lord of Blood, allows a sanguine noble to translate here, to move through the blood and rise through a bloody portal. Second, we see these warty blood growths that we will come to see are pretty symbolic of the accursed blood's influence, as we see them here and quite prominently on life forms that have been affected by the accursed blood and in the swamps of Mohgwyn Palace. The blood rose also grows in abundance here, and we can see from their description that these two grow in festering blood, and it is symbolic of Mohg's reign, hence why Vari has incorporated those into his weaponry as a symbolic gesture. What is interesting is that we can use this information to show the fact there's actually the Lord of Blood's influence in Hate Fort, the fort of Kenneth Hate, who he gets us to retake for him from one of the Godric soldiers that have come from Stormvale. Now it seems that this soldier isn't just operating under Godric's orders, but seems to be obsessed with blood. We can see this from the ash of war that he uses against us, and the fact that there are blood roses growing in this area, again showing that anything that has to do with accursed blood, whether it be a weapon art or anything else, draws the influence of the Lord of Blood and the Formless Mother. So in these two locations I've mentioned, Rose Church and Fort Hate, we can see small, subtle signs of the accursed blood's corruption and a microcosm of what the world might look like under that rule. One final thing of note at the Rose Church is the 3 Albinaurics that we find here. They aren't like the others in the area that are just patrolling the lake. These three are standing right outside the church and just staring at it, as if they are mesmerised by its presence. So once again, the Albinorcs find themselves into one of my lore videos. So their presence is significant here at Rose
Albinorcs again.
Church,
That
because
is
huge
only
amount
the
of
second time
Albinorcs have
it
now
appeared
found
in his
themselves
lore video.
enthralled
However,
to the Lord of Blood.
I guess that
As we
is
enter
a
the bloody
recurring.
marshlands of the Mohgy Palace, we find new versions of Albinorcs, blood red Albinorcs, who are almost as one with festering marshes and sport unusual blood abilities, such as growing and shooting hardened blood spikes. Even more interestingly is that we see near the entrance of the marshes, we find a group of blood Albinorcs standing over regular Albinorcs.
Need to
So what's
find
happening here?
the
So I've
Albinorc
gone over
staff.
it a lot, and I'm sure people are aware of this now, but the Albinorcs are a fairly oppressed people, and they don't really have their own place. I'm not going to go into more detail because this video is already ginormous and I could go off on a little bit of a tangent about it, but put it this way, the Albinorcs haven't got a place in the world. So it's no
Albinorcs,
surprise that a hated, hunted, displaced people like Albinorcs could find salvation under the wing of the Lord of Blood, or at the very least it makes them susceptible to corruption by the Lord of Blood, by manipulation by the Lord of Blood. The scene that we are presented with at the entrance to the Blood Marshes, where blood Albinorcs are guarding regular Albinorcs, makes it unclear whether they have come willingly or not, whether they have been captured and brought here, or whether they are simply initiates under guard by the existing blood Albinorcs.
Infield.
But given the positioning of the Albinorcs at the Rose
At least
Church, I
150.
would to
Yeah.
me suggest that they are enticed to come here for whatever reason, but when they come here they are essentially put under the control of existing blood Albinorcs. Yet how do Albinorcs transform into the bloody variant? Well, again, I'll refer to the most quoted item across all of my lore videos, the Albinorc blood clot, where we learn that they are an artificial life form created by man, and they seem to have a malleable clay-like quality.
No!
which is why
Let me
they
go!
bleed
Let me go!
white
Let me
fluid
go!
when we hit them. In my opinion, inductee Albinorcs are then made to soak in the accursed, festering blood of the swamp, absorbing the accursed blood of mold
No,
into
let me
their
go!
malleable bodies.
Why did you not kill it?
Devoted berserk
Don't kill
warriors
me.
of the dynasty.
Oh.
These are the foot soldiers. These are the pawns of his new
Why did
force.
you not
They're
kill
making
it?
up the
Why did
numbers.
you not
We
kill
can
it, you
definitely see
useless
the influence
mimic?
of Mohg upon them. We can see clearly that the accursed blood has physically afflicted them, transforming their skin. But not
Don't
only
laugh
that,
at
they can
me.
produce
This
blood
is
abilities
evil.
from their malleable bodies. They can form blood spikes and fire them at us. And aside from that, most interestingly to me, is they are also being affected by the Omen infection. At the top of their little heads, you can see Omen horns just poking out of the top. Again, the Omen blood is infecting these Albinorcs as well as regular humans. Mohg has now turned a lost, oppressed people into a fearsome group of foot soldiers. Indeed, there are an extraordinary number of Albinorcs in the swamps, and I wonder if Oakley would laugh if he faced 1500 Albinorcs at once. Aside from the Albinorcs, we see that there's a cursed blood in the swamp that has altered other life forms, and they can provide
I'm gonna kill
fearsome
him.
war beast and defences for Mohg's dynasty. The already horrendously horrendous monstrous crows have been afflicted by the accursed blood. The warts that we identified earlier at the Rose Church are pretty present across these crows' body,
Ow.
again showing that they are now one with the dynasty. They
Did-
share the blood
so-
of the
when do the
dynasty
items
being warped
fall?
by
Oh.
the accursed blood. Also present in the swamp are the bloodhounds. These are ones that we find in great
It
numbers.
did.
Which
That body
again are
fell.
covered in
How,
the
though?
warts of the accursed blood, again showing
I
them
didn't
to be afflicted
hit it,
by
did
the
I?
accursed blood, making them
Huh.
into fearsome war beasts that cause horrendous bleed, as I'm sure you have all experienced at one point or another. We for sure know that these dogs are to be used as warhounds for the dynasty, as Esgar himself uses them when he fights us in his battle as if they are his trained dogs. The swamp itself is even transformed. It is volatile and
wrong
dangerous,
one.
with blood geysers bursting out of the surface, scalding anyone
lightning
unfortunate to be
did?
caught within its radius.
I guess
Hopefully
if
the
it did
crows.
come down from
We already
here, then
discussed the swarm of
that was
flies
weird.
incantation, but let's look at it again when looking
Stop.
at the nature of the accursed blood. For the description of this incantation suggests that these deadly, bloodthirsty flies have actually spawned from the bloody mire surrounding the palace, specifically being grown in the blood-tinged excrement of the area. This seems like an almost perversion of the natural order.
Where did
of
you
spirits
come
and
from,
the new
huh?
cycle of life found within the cessblood-afflicted beasts of
Leave
the
me
area.
alone.
These cessblood-affected beasts produce festering bloody excrement, an item we can find all over the area, and the item description of this blood-tainted excrement reads as follows: the bloody excrement of a carnivorous beast, material used for crafting items, found in the land of the new dynasty, mixed inside with half-digested flesh,
can I get in
are a
here?
dense colony of tiny eggs of unknown but assuredly revolting origin. The accursed blood warps even the natural world, creating new nightmarish bloodletting creatures that would normally just be a natural part of the normal life cycle. They exist within their own blood-tainted ecosystem. Now one understands the nightmares that the Dynasty of Blood would bring,
flash
as
in and out.
described by the Mohgy
So shut up,
Palace map.
Albenoric.
Imagine this is a
Shut up,
microcosm,
Albenoric.
a slideshow of what the world would be
Subhuman.
like under the reign of the Lord of Blood and the Formless Mother. A hideous mutation of the existing world, where blood-tainted beasts fight each other, eat each other, and even horrible flies are born from their excrement that thirst for the blood of others. However, to reach that goal, that absolute we're all dreaming of, then Mohg's central piece, central pawn, must really come into play, for it is Miquella, the unalloyed, that is central to Mohg's design, and it is he that we will ride upon to our new era with the Blood
He said
Lord.
he this time. I swear
So
he
now
said
let us
she
turn
last
to
time.
Miquella, the potential blood god. The secret at the heart of the Blood Dynasty is one that has taxed Ofnir for so long. The truth is that Miquella, the unalloyed, is now a permanent guest of the Lord of Blood. And indeed, in the opening cinematic to the game, we do see Mohg carrying the infant Miquella under his arm. We get hints that it is Mohg who has taken Miquella throughout various dialogues and item descriptions, even before we come face to face with the truth ourselves.
Is that really
For
the
example,
infant
after you
Miquella,
defeat
or is it?
Melania
Oh
after
wow, I've never
13,000
gotten this
tries
grace.
and find the Halig tree as a husk and report back to Ofnir, he says the following.
I heard speculation Miquella embedded himself in the Halig tree. But before he could finish, someone cut the tree open and absconded with his infant form. Indeed.
Oh.
It seems those words held weight.
So even here, Ofnir is hinting the fact that someone took him, and we later find out that someone to be Mohg, for reasons that we will discuss. Regardless, Mohg snatched Miquella in his infant form, as per the words of Ofnir, and this is the childlike form we see in the opening cinematic cradled in Mohg's arm. It is clear that Miquella then becomes the central piece to Mohg's design, and he is intensely focused on keeping Miquella to himself.
But we also
and
know that
protected,
Miquella's like
for he is the
eternally
most
young or
important part
whatever.
of the dynasty. This is made evident by the description of the Pure Blood Knight's medal, which reads, "Used to be granted audience with Mohg, only it is not time, for Mohg yet slumbers beside the divinity. Be patient, the new dynasty is nigh." The term divinity shows how Mohg views Miquella, a potential god. Not only that, but it seems to be directly linked to the coming of the dynasty, which Mohg considers to still be going through the process of birthing. Mohg doesn't consider the dynasty to be real, it doesn't consider the order that he's building to have come to fruition until Miquella rises as a new god. These such motivations of Mohg are expanded upon from the Remembrance of the Blood Lord, which reads as follows. Remembrance of Mohg, Lord of Blood, hewn into the Earth Tree. Wishing to raise Miquella to full godhood, Mohg wished to become his consort, taking the role of monarch. But no matter how much of his bloody bedchamber he tried to share, he received no response from the young Empyrean. The Formless Mother wants a blood god, much as all outer gods want, so they can have a vessel for their power on the mortal plane. With Mohg ruling at his side, Miquella would become the new god for the Formless Mother, much as Godfrey once stood at the side of Marika as the Greater Will's ruling dynasty. And in this we can see why Mohg doesn't consider the dynasty to have been complete or fulfilled until we have a god, a blood god, Miquella, rising as the blood god, because ultimately Mohg's aims are the Formless Mother's aims. They want to replace the current order with a blood order, and this can only be achieved when a new ruling body is in place, a lord and
this is
their
the way,
god.
I
In
think?
this, the Formless Mother and Mohg
Yeah,
do not have
probably have to
chosen
go
a
there.
better Empyrean to raise to godhood. There is something special about Miquella. He is a character we have zero interaction with, and yet we feel his effects all around us. He appears to be one of the most influential and powerful characters in the game. Melania, who herself is exceptionally powerful, seems to see Miquella as some higher potential for godhood, as her armor description quotes from her, and she says the following. "My brother will keep his promise. He possesses the wisdom, the allure of a god. He is the most
I don't know where I'm
fearsome
going.
Empyrean of
Oh.
all." Miquella is of course deserving of his own video, but suffice it to say that Miquella's power seems to be his allure, the loyalty he aspires, and the exceptional wisdom that he displays that is at odds with his childlike appearance. Through his unalloyed gold, he seems to have the remarkable and unmatched ability to actually resist the influence of the outer gods. This is something that we learn from the description of Mikla's needle,
Right.
which tells us that it was crafted to ward away the meddling of
Like it.
outer gods.
Right.
And we can actually see that this is true if we use it on ourselves and remove the influence of the frenzied flame, therefore removing the meddling of the outer god of the frenzied flame. How many more of the demigods or Empyreans look beyond their own selfish desires to develop such impressive tools to help others? None are like Mikla, who many see as the defender of the meek and the dispossessed, and aside from anything else, he can actually challenge the outer gods. So it is no shock that this is the god that Mohg and the Formless Mother want to use as their figurehead for their new blood dynasty. As the god of the Mohgwyn dynasty, he would bring the accursed blood to new exceptionally powerful levels, and Mohg would be able to rule as the monarch, almost unopposed in the current world. Regardless, it is plain to see that Mohg is trying to grow and warp Mikla into a full god, yet not naturally as Mikla probably would have intended. We know from Ofnir's dialogue that Mikla had embedded himself in the Halig tree for whatever reason, but that Mohg ripped him out before he could finish what he was doing. For me,
DLC
looking
is
around
Magnum
the Halig
Opus.
tree, we
Yeah,
see
yeah,
these other
very
cocoons
good.
that are looking like Mikla's cocoons. So
I'm
I
not
would
sure you
say
can
that
tell
Mikla's
without
cocoon
any
is not the work of
dialogue.
Mohg, but was in fact
With
the natural
dialogue.
process of
Hold
Mikla
on.
to try and grow himself
no.
to full godhood, perhaps to help his sister. But again, that is a story for another time. But regardless, I see the
get
cocoon
there.
as Mikla's design. What I see as Mohg's design is the fact that it is split open prematurely. And now Mohg is tainting him with a little bit of blood, for we see that this is in fact the desire of Mohg through the Lord of Blood's exaltation, a talisman that quotes from Mohg himself directly, and it reads as follows: "Render up your offerings of blood to your lord, drench my consort's chamber, slake his cocoon's thirst. His awakening shall herald the dawn of our dynasty." This neatly explains the role of the Bloody Fingers, or the Pure Blood Knights, quote unquote. The spilling of blood, as far as Mohg is concerned, is what will feed his cocoon's growth. And
not
using
here,
blood
is it?
specifically to slate the cocoon is of course an attempt to guide Mikla's development into a god, to a god of blood specifically, warping the unalloyed's form, dousing his growing flesh with festering blood. Again, Mohg seems to believe that the awakening of this blood god will herald the age of the Mohgwyn dynasty, as if it actually needs the god for it to be a legitimate dynasty. As I explained, this is because the aim of the dynasty isn't just to be a dynasty in the normative sense, it is to replace the ruling dynasty of the Erdtree as the dynasty of the world, and for that, it needs the power of a god. This is why Mikla is so important to Mohg. While we can't, confirm
gotta
that he
drop
has
down
actually
from
a
a
real
ro-
emotional attachment
yeah.
to Mikla, it would obviously be
Like
one of
that.
them, given that Mikla has been entirely unconscious the whole time. But regardless, we know that Mohg is really focused on Mikla. We get this from the kind of way he spits at us. Mikla is mine and mine alone when he kills us during the boss fight. And we know that the fact that he has hidden Mikla down here in the depths and is keeping it secret from even the likes of Ofnir, who generally knows most things, shows that he is wanting to keep his claws very much firmly dug into Mikla. This is the centerpiece of his designs. Without Mikla, there is no Mohgwyn dynasty. And indeed, he takes his role as Mikla's consort seriously, even if there has been no relationship actually established between Mikla and Mohg. It is a position he is forced upon Mikla himself. Indeed, he goes as far as playing the role of consort to share the chambers with his lord. And we see this described in the Pure Blood Knight's medal. The bedchambers, as we see from the Blood Lord's exaltation, is of course Mikla's cocoon, and we do in fact see that Mohg is sharing these chambers with his lord, slumbering next to the divinity as we enter the boss room. After our chapter on reviewing the
That's
accursed
still
blood
weird.
and the
I don't like that.
transformative and transmutative abilities of it, it should be clear what happens at the onset of the boss fight in the initial cinematic. Mohg is in blood form inside the cocoon, so he can actually fit inside these bedchambers before he detects our presence and pours out into the floor, reforming himself in his corporeal form, and apologises to Mikla for having to leave him by himself for a while he battles us. This is how he shares the cocoon, the bedchambers, with his lord. He sleeps there in blood form. Yet it seems this entire
Oh my
time,
god, is
despite
that
the way
it?
that Mohg
Oh, I
speaks to
didn't see
Mikla
that.
and everything else,
You're
Mikla has
dumb.
been slumbering the whole time. This is what we get from the
Yep.
remembrance of the Blood Lord, where we get that he's had no response from
When
Mikla,
that
and the
I would
fact that
know
Ofnir
mask.
actually uses the term slumbering specifically when describing the way that Mikla is at this moment. Despite Mikla's incredible powers, I do believe that he is currently defenseless, caught in some kind of slumbering process that he began, not knowing he would be kidnapped.
His
and cannot
arcane
wake from.
reduces
And
HP
he is
recovery for
actually being
like
corrupted
blast.
by the fact his cocoon's been cracked open and he's been corrupted by the accursed blood of Mohg, just as the Lord of Blood and the Formless Mother most likely desire. Indeed, the shining unalloyed of myth looks a little worse for wear, and at the same time, it does appear that he has indeed grown.
I don't
Yet when
have
he
enough
awakes,
faith for
what
this.
will he be? I think it's clear that Mikla's journey will
No,
be
I don't have
fully
enough
dealt with
inf.
later on, and
I need a
greater
singular
content.
int.
This room is so weirdly empty after Mohg's death, and Mikla is just there. It feels like he's there for an interactable purpose, but as of now, we cannot interact at all.
Oh my gosh,
So I'm sure
that's the
we'll learn
DLC.
more of
He's
Mikla's
talking about the
fate and what's
DLC.
been happening to him since he's been poisoned by Mohg all this time. And the way that Ofnir talks about the fact that
That's what
everything
we're
should be
in.
fine if he doesn't wake from his slumber
That's what we were in.
suggests that Ofnir suspects that Mikla will be something terrible when he awakens, and this is no doubt a result of the interference and meddling by the Lord of Blood and the Formless Mother. Whenever he awakes, it is clear looking at his pallid skin and his sickly demeanour that Mohg has been at least to a degree successful in changing the unalloyed, and yet, ultimately, Mohg never gets the chance to see if his God of Blood will be as he imagined, whether he will be able to use him to raise up his Mohgwyn dynasty.
Oh, I need
Because
more
we come to the
smithing
palace
stones for this. I
ourselves,
hate it.
drawing Mohg out from his captive's bedchamber, before destroying him and ending his dynasty before it began. Like the majority of outer gods, it seems as though the Formless Mother wished to supplant the Order of Grace with her own Order of Blood, with a God of Blood and a Lord of Blood replacing the current gods and lords of the Erd Tree. We have glimpsed at what this future may bring: bogs of festering blood, warped wildlife that craves blood, and bloated, bloodthirsty flies that thrive in every cistern. A nightmarish land, ruled over by the Lord of Blood and his puppet god. A harrowing future that will now never come to pass. Well, maybe. So thanks guys, that's my take on the Lord of Blood. It's just so much. I didn't think that this would be a long video. I again thought this would be shorter than my Rykard video, and it's just ballooned and ballooned. I really need to maybe start focusing my efforts sometimes, but it's just when I started.
Yeah, pretty good. Very good video. Same guy as last time. Mr. Smotown. So, I'll be honest, I didn't really learn too much. At least that wasn't already went over in the make of the video. Make that video is just really good. Now, yes. Let me finish upgrading this. I'm just gonna be pressing A, never mind. No, I didn't realize about the shackles being not just a gameplay mechanic item, that he was actually shackled to that. Quite morbid, sad if you look at it. Let's spell. Get rid of these. Don't have enough faith. Ah. Hold on. Let me just I'm not buying viewers. Go away. Where was I? I do not remember. Right, I needed... I guess I can also put this in faith. Ugh. Disgusting. Memorize spell. Wow, thorns. What else can I use? this, which I don't believe would be any good. Some hideaway stuff. Glintstone stars. Yeah, nothing good. You're just about to fight the boss? I don't think so. That does not sound right. Hey, wow. Funny thorns. I want to at least try it. Plus the Albinoric staff. What's the Albinoric staff about? Some staff with glintstone embedded, created by the Albinorics of old. Albinoric harbor a secret. They cast sorceries using their innate arcaneness. Oh. Huh. Maybe that's why some of the Albinorics are at least drawn to follow are at the Mogwin Palace. What the hell do I get over here? I can't. I don't know what this way leads to. How do I get here? I swear, the ghosts going by sometimes are scary. Don't remember. Ew, he hates me. He hates me. Skirt view? What's it set here? Yeah, after Mesmer. I done killed Mesmer. And it gives me this, but I don't exactly see anywhere to go here. Is that thing alive? Oh. Not how I thought it. That is so cool. Meow. Ah. Stop. 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 Just let me summon, please. Ow. Here you go. Oh no. How am I alive? There we go. I'm dead now. That's evil. Does that thing bleed? Unlucky? Yeah. I should have known better. Oh, hey, look, he's already angry now. He burnt? Yeah, I could figure he burns, but... Also, hello, Cypher. Ow. Oh, I do plenty of damage to him, and by I mean my summon. Oh. Am I doing that damage, or is he? I can't tell. Hold this. What is that? What's that status effect they never use? Smite. Oh yeah, that first swing just doesn't do damage. Okay. Make sure I do some damage with this. My Ash of War does more, but... Oh, he's not... I have to... No? You gone? Huh? Huh? What do you mean? Again? Huh? Oh, oh, oh. Why are you already hurt? I didn't hit you. Ow. I'd like to see, please. Drink. Oh, am I doing so much because I'm getting the headshot damage? Oh yeah, that's why. I see. Well, you gonna... Oh, I shouldn't have got hit by that. Huh? Where'd my Ash go? Damage? Oh. There we go. Gonna... Smite. Ow. There we go. But it respawns with best health in phase 2. Ah. That's why he was doing that. What do you mean? Again? Eh? Are you done? No. That's... What do you mean, again? That's not okay. I wasn't... Anger. Hold on, hold on, hold on. How do I... Don't smile at me, evil. Do we just go fork? No, he's a plant. He doesn't bleed. Gavel. Gavel, don't have the mimic do the stupid. It's okay. Ow. Smite. Yeah, his head takes a lot of damage. I feel like you're taking less damage now, or more. Oh, right, I forgot. No, come back! Oh, it's fine. Oh. I didn't need to heal, but just for safety. Ow. Mimic is getting ate up by this. Just sit down. There we go. I should put on the thing that gives me more damage after a critical hit. Oh well. Lots of people at work, huh? Okay. Let's see. I see. Oh. Oh. Are you done yet? Oh. Oh. Music suddenly becomes somber. Almost like this thing is pathetic. And putting down a dog, pretty much. Remembrance of Shadow Sunflower. And Mikola's great. Oh. Contains not but the power to resist charms. Great rune relinquished by Mikola, broken and bereft of its bounty. Retains not but the power to resist charms. Mikola set off for the tower, enshrouded by shadow, abandoning everything, his golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate, all in an effort to bury the original sin, to embrace the whole of it, and be reborn as a new god. His remembrance, or great rune, is nothing but some sad shards. Scourge tree outturned, hewn into scattered tree. Power of its namesake, same thing. The Skadoosh tree is a shadow of the other tree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, twist and bend stark, rendering it brittle. I have seen what. Didn't think that this would be a remembrance, but I do know one thing that drops. The Colossal Sunflower. It's a faith weapon, yeah. Grab one in so I can use my set stick. Don't know about the incantation? I don't either. I didn't know there was an incantation. Well then, I don't get up from here, do I? No. Why is it always Urtree? So to speak, praise the fire! No. I'm not burning this one. I don't think so. Or maybe I do. I did get the Mesmer Ember, or whatever it was called. Let's see. Where did that go? Ghost key items. Maps. Books. Mesmer's Garden. Owns the Sealing Tree. To be found in old ruins. It's like his younger sister bore a vision of fire. Oh. He has a sister? I didn't realize you just keep the Ronnie doll. Ew. I to think his sister is Melania. They do have that striking red hair. No? Huh? What's up? Your mate. Oh, Melina? Maybe. Uh, I'm not sure. Maybe he is Melina's sister or brother. She does typically die before you end up here. Was I supposed to bring this here, or no? Yeah. Eh. Come on. Horse. Get me out of the pot. Good horse. You haven't done anything, then that's a good going well. I do get how that could drive you crazy after a bit though. Actually, never mind. You're getting paid to do nothing. Doing nothing in school's different. You're actively paying them to teach you something and they don't. Frey, are you happy yet? Anything change?
I'm afraid I'm truly.
Ah, I'm busy. I'm busy. Away. Good sometimes it sucks. I guess so. So, yeah, ignore those other 2 times. I totally didn't dox myself like twice. Hi, Hash. Is ow. Boy. Are you back? Hello? No. No onspot. No onspot, no Freya. Do I go talk to Leda maybe? Daddy onspot. What did he do to you?
Ah, there you are. I'm afraid Sir Ansbach will have to be next.
Oh.
He insists that he's nothing but a worn-down, over-the-hill soldier. But in his day, he was the feared commander of the pure-blood knights, who cleaved open Mikkel the Kime with his blood blade. He claims he hasn't the spirit to take up his sword again, but I doubt it'll be very long before he recalls, as I have, the cascading sheets of blood. I'm afraid he cannot be left to fester.
Oh. But I like those people. I don't wanna. I'm very tempted to just
There's ample evidence. Without
kill her.
only Mikkela's influence, I'm quite I've come to there's ample evidence. I'm quite mistrustful of others.
Oh, really? You are quite mistrustful. I had no idea. Don't worry. I think I take... So now that I've been told to kill Onspot, does Freya change?
I'm afraid truly.
No. He's not in his normal place. I guess I can try... Down here, maybe? I doubt he's in the prayer room. That's where a different friend is. Well, was. Gone because Ansbach is. Oh. So I just not get to do Freya's quest? Oh, that's sad. Mine. You give the thing to Cypher Ansbach leaves. Huh. Oopsie, I did it in wrong order, I guess. Okay. Guess I'll have to do it some other time. Why do you still spawn? This doesn't lead me anywhere, right? Just outside? Yeah. I mean, I am just checking where... Guess I should check if, Ansbach and Veda are just in the same place. Why can't I open my map? Nothing's locked on to me. Hello. Oh, you, technically. Eh. Can I? Yay. Whoa, where was it? Here. I'm totally going to just look at the wiki next. If it doesn't show up here. Ow. Ow. Little man. Nope, not here. Okay. I'm killing you for fun. I have like 1 HP. Wow. Ah. Hmm. Later. Right, later in Shadowkeep. Seeking help, Soren sent. Nope. Move on to target. Sora Ansbach, Journal Shadowkeep, Storehouse, first floor. Ah. Oh, I should have figured he was just gonna be there. We have Ansbach. Continue some. Fencing chamber archery, make sure to summon Sir Oswald. And Sar's Onswag's quest night. With his charm. Too many things that I've not done. It's probably fine. Defeat the final boss. Okay. Max reverse forwards. Huh. Doesn't look like it exactly matters what I do. I'm probably going to help Onspot, because he's cooler than the woman. Yeah, I want to help Onspot. He's like a cool guy. What did Theta do? Help me against one scary woman? No. Onspot has done nothing wrong. He's just a sad old man now. He's summoned to assist Sir Onspot. Yes. It's interesting that they actually use this again.
I will dispose of you. I find that I have a new apprehension. Your ambivalence. And exactly where it might lead you.
So, you would call an old man such as I?
What am I here to talk?
I would expect nothing less. As you surmise, I do have my doubts, and will not simply lay down and die. Have you lost your wits? By my troth, you have no such debt to this old man. Though I gladly welcome your decision. Now I might even live to see the morrow.
Yeah, I have, like, no reason to help Onspot. Except he's just an old man, and Theta's a little crazy.
The fight was no death to the Lord of Blood. I suppose it was Sir Ansbach who won you over. Fine. One more heart for my blade to steal.
And without a second thought, she goes on and kills me. She'd totally kill me next. Ow. Holy damage. Ow. Get off that man.
Perhaps I should have known not to challenge the two of you alone. I take my leave. For now.
Oh, she's not dead.
I ask you keep kindly Mikola in your care.
Ugh, I'm so going to die later. Bros before hoes, for real this time. Ansbach bow in Theta's room. Oh. Gain money, blessing of Neater Night Leda. An alloyed light that has never dwelled in an eye. Make a gift to Leda with gentle gold to bring a soft hue to her faded eyes. Weapon of Sir Ansbach. A longbow consisting of 2 bow bodies and 2 strings. That's a little disgusting. Usually for a longbow, it can be wielded similarly to a light bow. Provided that the wielder has extraordinary dexterity demand. Oh. No, I do not. Fan shot. Creates 8 arrows at once, firing them in a fan-shaped arc. back on the job. Okay, enjoy your jog, Cypher. What time is it? Yeah, I'll still be going. Probably. I'm gonna take a sit and see if On Spock is still going. Or if he, croaked in his corner. Or maybe, just maybe, I get to continue Freya's quest. I wonder if she hates me now. No, he's just gone. Where's the midget? He's still aggroed. No? Next on the menu, figure out how to get to that next area. Oh hey, you're still here.
I'm afraid truly.
I'm surprised Leda didn't just yell. But okay. I guess Freya is just a follower of Mikula and not exactly indebted to Leda. Just working together, I suppose. Mr. Moore is eeping, or not eeping, off wherever he is. Wow, I've done so much of this. Oh, actually, before we continue on, there is here. I haven't gone. Need to kill Mesmer. I done killed Mesmer. He's dead. He's a dead man. Which way did I come from? I did come from here. Yep. So we're ignoring this. And was it this way? I think there was more. Should be an exit somewhere. I can't find it. Oh yeah, and the Bone Eagle. That's right. Right, and I still haven't gone there, which would be... No, I have. Haven't I? Yeah. Did I? I never went up there. I should go up there. No, I think I done got everything from here. Maybe I'll just go to Bony Goal. Owl. Why is there a maiden? Why is she so pristine? Why are there two of them? Excuse me? Ow, I hate this. Ugh. Broken Rune, Shadow Rune, Shadow Rune. Hold this. Come on, just hold it. Just hold it. Oh, that was not smart. What are more just runes? I don't have the discovery thing on, so I think it maybe just drops that naturally. Oh my gosh, Shadow Smithing's down 6, wow! Huh. Oh, what's this? Another blessing America. Wonder. Dash attacks. Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost. Reduces damage taken. No. I'll wear this, I guess. Then, not using any of those. Attack power and HP max. No. None of those. Huh. Okay, let's head to the Boney area. Boney Goal. Oh, do you mean Boney Goal is the red place? I have been here. I have been here. There's a Spiritfarer there. That doesn't drop a death root. The only one that doesn't. The red flowers. Yeah. I've been there. I haven't checked all of it out though. I can run through it again, make sure I got everything. It is very pretty. Oh, I didn't get this. Oh. That was weird. Sauron Amp. Inside the dungeon too. Huh. Oh, is this how you're actually supposed to get down? No. See, I don't know how you're supposed to get down. Kind of just, jump down on some rocks. And I don't think I was supposed to, but, it's fine. I was still on my power trip back then. I didn't grab this grace. Oh, no, I did. Oops. Did I get this? No. And through here is where the Deathrite Bird attacks. I done killed him while I was on my power trip. What else is over here? Right, I didn't find anything. Thump, 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 thump. Ow. Oh, there's one of those things up there. I clearly did not look at this place. I didn't even go in here. The last 2 times I've been in one of these, it was lovely. Surely this one will be too, right? Wait, no, I did go in here. The Mentor Skull. That's what this is. Never mind. I just didn't kill that thing. Why? Figured I would have. Stupid bird. Does this one also have a silly unique attack, or I just Kill him. His legs are invulnerable, aren't they? Yeah. Well, his body. No. How do I hurt this thing? Ow. I cannot. The furnace golems are never worth it. Well, they're fine enough once you get enough damage. If you just chop, 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 then no, it's not worth it, but... Are his legs actually invulnerable, or am I just stupid? Oh, he took damage there. So... I ought to get my runes. I do this. It didn't do damage, because I missed, I think. Now that's damage. I think. I can't tell. Oh, you gotta use the high ground. I see. I don't know what to do from here. Ah, and then you get closer. Just... Oh, that's nothing. Oh boy. Like, he's not... How did I take damage from that? Ooh. What do I hit you with? Do you demand I use range? It's very mean. Also, I didn't... I'm starting to think this one is not worth it. You throw a furnace pot, they die in a hit. Furnace pot? Do I have one of those? Crafting. Sorceries. Tools. I do not. Oh, hefty furnace pot. Ah. Okay. So if I just... Right, those things exist. Here. Must be used to awaken the sleeping ones. Yeah, I saw one of them that was sleeping. I guess that's what it's... Oh, Ghost Fire Bloom. I need to read that. Jump. Be closer. You love getting closer. You love it. Get closer. Oh, toss. Ah, I missed, huh? He pulled his head up last second. Hold on, can you like unaggro me? Oh my gosh, Creeper ashes, wow! You still... Are you... You are... Hold on. This will unironically be faster. Also, I'm mad that that didn't work. Tired. Oh, you're still here. Hi. I cast... It did not one-shot him. You have lied to me. Also, did he just teleport? What the hell? Maybe 2 hits. Oh boy. How could you do this to me? So yeah, 1 hit. 1 hit to put some down. 1 hit put some down. Like, wow, that... Are you wearing a giant beard on your legs? I just noticed that. Yeah, that's a fire giant, like, beard on your leg. That's probably fine. Ow, dick. Wee! Too far. Wee! Wee! There we go. FlaVR Crystal Tier Furnace Visage. Oh, I singular one. And it attacks the spirits and mixed physic. Oh. Ghost Flame Flower that grows in grave sites, material used for crafting, blossoms in the hidden grave of Charo. A pair of another gravesite flowers, grave violet. All but incorporeal, it burns without so much a sound. Hello, slime. Huh? Rolling Bell? What's up sleep are gradually restoring. Oh. Gives me sleep. No. Don't do that. Oh, slime, we're just, Elden ringing. I'm going to... Ow. I'm losing my mind. Unrelated. Still haven't done the DLC. It's good. It's really good. Lots of fun weapons, fun enemies too. Well, quote-unquote fun. Nine out of 10. I'd call it 9 out of 10 purely because that one stupid pig boss. You'll get to it eventually. Sure. Where have I heard that before? I don't, don't. You like, no, because. Out of 10 because the guy is in the final boss. Oh no. Ah, you dick. Sit down. Cerulean sapping cracked tear in a singular furnace visage. Grants every restoring effects in mixed physics. Makes some temporary restores FP upon landing attacks. That's how temporarily. Oh, also, I do know that one that is not dead. Or is dead. Is dead? Not dead? Whatever. Ah. Excuse me. I'm dying. I missed. Just, throw Chuck in there. He doesn't become alive, does he? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Are you one I can kill? You are! Yay! You're actually really fun to test damage against. Never mind, I lied. I'm sorry. I was not in... Okay. I lied. I don't like him. Are you like permanent? You are permanently alive now. That's fine. It's fine. Summon you here for a reason, I guess. Which one is this now? Ah, it's that. Perfect. Oh. Ow. Ow. My runes. Oh, I'm alive. Huh? You knocked him? Ow. Impressive, Arvis. Nice throw. And now I'm dead. Can I get on top of the... I can't. This sucks. Oh, I could just throw it when he leans over. I can try that. Jump over the stumps. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna. What Cryo's thinking? I'm not doing that right now. Like this. Ow. Ooh, ooh. Oh, you're not gonna make it in. No, I didn't mean to throw a second one. No, what are you? I didn't know this wasn't a... Is that an instant kill? It's an instant kill for me. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you had a grab. one more time with this. Please. Oh, you stood up. Yeah, that's not much. And I didn't jump soon enough. It's fine. Should have jumped. Any ready for work tomorrow? How can I? Yeah, take care, slime. Ah, I'm gonna die. Jump. Okay. No. Oh, did he get the mimic? He got the mimic. Poor guy. Oh, I probably could have thrown a pot in there if I knew. What are you doing? Too early. You know what? This isn't worth it. I don't like him. I don't like this boss very much. Yeah, no. No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Can I also leave? Shadow Keep, please? So it tells me to go this way. There's nothing here. Stupid stick. Why you no war? Yeah, no, I'm looking it up. I just want out. Just want an out. How to leave. No, no, not Destiny 2. Not Destiny 2. A door to your left. Make your way to the creepy jar area. It's a jar area? There's a jar area. And the Shadow Keep will store. There's a storehouse first floor. Like a door to. There's a door on my left. I totally forgot there was a door on my left. Oh, wow. Huh. Oops. No, I've been in here. Ow. Pop. Ooh. Why is it never a secret? Ow. Meat sack. It's somewhere here. Yeah, I totally forgot about this area. Whoops. I suppose I just figured I got everything here. Clearly not. It's ADHD, yeah. I've not been here. Wow, look, Grace. Why is there a huge door and a little door for mice? Who made a mouse door? I don't have to... I want to open the big door. Who made a mouse door? Why is there a mouse door? Stupid bat. I hated these things, space game. And I realize now I really don't hate these. It's the one with the human faces I hate. What is this? What is... Excuse me? What? It's you. Why are you jizzing on me from all the way over there? Stop it. Is this just an HP check? Do you not realize I killed Mesmer? Mesmer's flame is not real? You look different. I'm gonna die. Oh, big damage. Sit down. Oh, never mind, I do get that. Rain of Fire. Incantation, rains fire for a short duration. Of Salza, Sage of the Fire Knights. There is a cloud of flame overhead that rains fire for a short time. Salza's disdain for barbarism never waned, even as he burned more villages and scorched more land than any other. Salza, Sage of the Fire Knights. Prodigious amount of cloth around it, giving it the impression of a greatly swollen head, and wearing it increases intelligence. Except with the elder Wigo, who refused to burn down an old ruin at the risk of his own life. Oh, I don't like this. It's jiggly. Two wrapped masks stacked on top of another warped mask. Old man turned his attention to spiritual Master's flame, using the rite of resurrection. Yet the soulless bodies he brought to life were no comfort to poor Guido. Huh. Odd guy. Oh boy, Cyber's Doom 9! Oh boy! We so need that! I'm really just using thorns because it's like silly, I guess. It's not exactly doing too much for me. I'm kind of over-leveled, I think. What am I? 173, yeah. I feel over-leveled. Or who knows? Oh, new area. Oh, floating city, yay. Yeah, it's totally gonna last. Don't worry. Wow, this is pretty green area. Wow, we haven't seen this since Lanedale. Not even Lanedale. Limgrave. That's right. Ah, this is where that one loading screen's from. What's behind you? What's this way? Bear. Ah. Bear with horns, huh? Odd. East horn, hefty. I guess these are just horn-scent bears. No, don't call this area maze. That's not... I'm not good with mazes, no. Oh, golden horn. So I'm slurring my words. So mausoleum under Shadow Keep of the Red Samurai. I don't know who the Red Samurai is. Mausoleum? Huh. Maybe I'll look for it later. I want to keep going this way. Kinda low. Hot. I missed. If... Oh, you. Ow. It's been a minute since I've seen one of you. Why do you have such horrible drop rates, huh? Get away from me. Did I not hit any? I didn't hit any. Yay. Hey, please hit. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Dickweed. There we go. Still didn't drop anything separate. Wow. Pretty. And that's the rest of the Shadowlands. They're scrawny. Yeah, they're scrawny with the stupid Zerg weapon. That's called Black Hand Blade class. That's the second time they name a class something, but it actually has weapons of a different name under it more often than the actual name. The ballista weapons has more cannons than ballistas. And Zergs have more, not Zergs, backhand blades have more backhand blades, or Backhand blades have more circs than backhand blades. There we go. I said it right. Stop casting. Not more of you. Thought you were done with the spider scorpions. Why? Don't do bugs. This is odd. What am I doing? How do they spin? Oh, poison. Of course. Oh, that's so useful. Don't care. Maybe care? Don't care. Wait, care. Don't care. Emotional roller coaster. Why more? Why? I'm never summoning Spider Scorpion. I'm never summoning Spider Scorpion. Can't make me. Started to say it's not fine. Don't say that. Don't say that to my face. It's going to be okay. I'm not going to suffer. I've overcome the suffering. I also considered building the Blood Fiend arm, but I can't use colossal weapons. Those are too big. You. Why? Please do not have scaled. You're fine. This is fine. Wrong flask! Oh, you kidding me? Give me a steak, America. Please give me a steak. Great design? Maybe. Thank you. They're just a little evil. They're a little evil, and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of them. Wow, I see what you mean by it melts big enemies. It does fine damage against a singular target, but big enemy thrive. The price, ones that go out to the sides don't do less damage. That's a good bit. See, I'm noticing the thing about this DLC. A lot of the good stuff has multiple hits. Why can't it be waterfall? So where am I going? Huh? Guessing you tried to jump and... I can make that go, can't I? It's not that far. Never mind. It looks like it's not that far. It's kind of far. Ah. Ham, egg, and cheese are my job. Should I make egg or a ham and cheese sandwich? That's how I lived for multiple years. Ham and cheese sandwich. Your spear looks different than mine. How come I get a, like, butchered version of it, huh? I like the small pointy one. I'm not supposed to be here. What now? Still no. Where? What now? Is this not where I'm supposed to go? Oh. I see. Uh-oh. I should have just went home. I want to go home and edge. Wah. And that's a pretty view. Did I? I'm already back here. I didn't need those runes. No, I probably could upgrade my skirt tree lever. Let's get a shit tree. But yay, I have to go through here again. Let's hope I do not get lost. No. So I went there last time. Shut up. You drop anything? No. Wait a minute, what did you drop? I don't recognize this. Or that. Oh, that's death? Okay. Dear, release a fire sprite that bounces along the ground. Material used for crafting items. Full-shaped stone bearing an engraving. Center stone is a small nest like coal. Once this is hit by a sprite, the sprite can be used for a richer implement. Ah! I should look where I'm going. All the sprites. 5 sprites are said to be the most boisterous in nature. Okay, that tells me so much. What's this? Is there a lever? Nails? I can't remember. He did it. I can do it. Yay. I had to fly people back. I didn't mean to. Tatters. Ah. Hello, Tatters. Hello. Oh, hello, Sino. Thank you for the raid. Hey, I'm Traube, FlaVR's virtual assistant. I write emails, like text, diagnose, depress. Hello. Just doing Elden Ring. What did we do so far? We do anything? Ah, that's right. We beat up a woman because she was beating up an old man. And then leave me alone. What's good? We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I'm scared though. Apparently this area is bad. Which I'm starting to believe because I'm lost. Ow. So yeah, we killed Mean Woman. And what way did I go? It doesn't matter. Any direction is a good direction. I have no way I need to go. And we killed the 3-phase flower. Unironically, just Flowey Undertale. Don't spit on me. I think this is where I need to go. It's all green, I cannot tell. Right, no, I went that way. And there's not a safe way down. Well then. I guess maybe I go back in the ruins, see if I missed a door. Head down another level. Or if this is something different. Yeah. Bloodfiend dogs. Bloodfiends. So what is... I'm not supposed to be back here. No, hit the dog. There we go. Elevators used to... Oh. Well, I might as well just call it just because. Well, I'm guessing it takes me nowhere good. I want to see. Is this... Isn't this just here? Why? Okay. I guess shortcut. That's a little silly. It's not passion, so I know I need... I know. I think this is fine. The helmet I was just putting on because I think Loretta's cool, but... normally I was going with... Was I going right before for blood? I forgot. Wasn't. Nope. I swear I can fashion. I swear I can fashion. Quickly, emergency. Do. I'm fashioned out with my frog head. This is the way you're meant to play. Nahil! Huh? Huh? Oh, he is Nahiling me. Oh no. Spank. Out of Samurai. Ow. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put on Scarab so I get more loot. Do you want to put on something different? No. Oh, that's actually a pretty similar brown. There we go. Hobo trip. Let's get something reliable. So I'm gonna use page. Over militia. No, too green. Mesmer's is too clean. Guess we just go with page. Hey, actually, acceptable, acceptable. The weird one. Smite. Didn't the person say that anybody else was just channeling through Mohg? How are these people actually reaching the Outer God, pulling out her blood? Who are these people? I've still not figured that out. Big black out, the Albinoric? The Albinoric mask? I can keep this on, I guess. I mean, I guess they are just moglings. So I didn't get the large spear. I want a Mohgy spear. Sad. Can't wear this. It's going to reduce HP recovery effects from blast. That's healing. Evil. Where's it going? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Yay! this is a Ragnar Merunala, you're the carrying magic. Yeah, this is a magic carrying person. Normally I would say evil, but it does boost arcane, so I can accept it. I mean, I guess I don't really need arcane boost anymore. It is just 3, and I do have linear scaling now. Ow. Did you give me another spear? No. Right. Where am I going? Oh, do I have to take the elevator? It's just a difference, actually. What was I expecting to find? A definitive number on how much bleed I'm going to do without it? I don't know what I was expecting. But, I didn't get it, so... But I hate that I hit the try again elevator. It's fine. Beach liver. Did I pick up anything? No. Just doing it from start. That's right. I can't do that. It's a maze, I've noticed. Is the spider scorpion big or small? Spider scorpion. It's larger than a human. Oh, you get the full big one? Surprising. That's like one of the bigger summons you get then. Ew, I hate the buzzing. Huh? Who are you? Crucible. Hi, don't hurt me. Ow. What was that? Ah, this is a bad idea. Huh? Ah! Centaur. That's kind of cool, actually. I still just... this stupid one. Ow, I'm sorry I called it stupid. Ow. Ow. Get away from me. You're in water, Stinky. Take more damage. Bonus hammer. Crucible hammerhead. Oh, my Devona. Longest serving of the Crucible Knights. Oh. Got a Crucible of Life. The primordial form of archery. Strengthens aspects of the Crucible incantations. Said the phone. It usually says that in the third sentence, not the second one. Okay. So Devona quested in search of the Crucible origin, and departed from the lands of the Erdtree alone. Huh. That's cool. Strong woman, I think. I said search it. In Devonia, longest serving Crucible Knights, weapon forged of primordial gold, marked in reddish hue, inhabited by ancient holiness. I can't read. Tone of life is engraved upon the striking face. Oh, Dryleaf Whirlwind. That means that guy, he's probably here somewhere. Uh-oh. Is it Leda calling me a bitch-ass motherfucker? Oh no, Dryleaf Dane, just kindred spirits. We found the sealing tree just ahead, but if we are to burn it, we need proper kindling, that of Sir Mesmer. I've been in here the last of the flesh of my body. The last of your flesh, huh? Why is there another one? Why? Why? Ooh. I'm gonna cry. Is it targeting me already? Yes. That's cool. Naya. Down here. Ooh, this is scary. I was just about done with you. Where are my pots? Where? Ow. What? Where are you going? Ow. I should just leave. I should just leave. Yeah. Yeah. This is the right choice. Take the stupid pots off. I don't need those. Huh? Oh. It's the, thing they told me about. The Spirit Stone, yeah. Yeah. Oh, bouncy little guys, huh? Whatever. Retreat? Yeah. No? Hold on. Oh, I'm supposed to throw it at him from here, huh? Think I used to be scared of you. Maybe I should still be. Yeah, I should still be. Oops. That's fine, I'm not far away. time is it? Almost 3? I'm going for about 4 hours. Well, only 3 if we count the first and second half of the forgotten YouTube stream. Soon to be forgotten Twitch stream, because that's gotta die too. Ah! You evil... Huh? Oh. Ah! I don't want to fight. I'm not fighting 3 of these things. Like the one with long chop, we don't talk about him. Just give me the America head. Just give me head. Just give me. Huh? Oh. Ah, why? Why did they get a stronger version of that? That attack was already so good. Why did they give them another one? It's evil. Does he stop? Yeah, that attack was already so good. Why? Why did they make another one? Plus they get... Oh no, and you can get it as incantation too. That's evil. Evil. Can I haven't sat down. Can I double up? Yay. Can I just run through that area? That work? Yeah, that item reminded me of the merchants in base game. I wonder... I mean, there's no repercussion for, like, killing them all, getting their bell bearings. You can totally just do it. Are you like an evil bad man? Yes, but... Ow. Game doesn't punish you. What is this? Another shortcut, I'm guessing? No. No, I don't know or like where I am. Ow. Please. Just stay down. Just stay down. I hate this. I hate this. I got greedy and I didn't do anything about it, and... Nitro shrimp? Yes, an evil shrimp. Has too many projectiles. And rot now. before they used to just be in rot area, and now they are the rot. Ow. God. Ah. Let's not get hit, and it's not easy. You did this, you know it's not easy. Eh. Smite. I love standing still and getting rot. Oh, Scarlet Bud. Watch Ryan, bud. That will never come into bloom. Originally lands blighted by Scarlet Rot. This time when the buds were not touched by the Scarlet Rot's blight. They were a symbol of the small church deep in the ancient ruins of Rua. I'm dying. Bolus. Yummy. Or, okay. It's okay. Ah. Why am I bothering? Why did I bother with 2 stupid floor items? Yeah. I've been dying a lot, bro. Probably should have kept count of it. Oh wow. That'll be something fun to do, next time I play a Souls game, though. We need one type of horse to have, or... Yeah, you get the one horse. His name is Torrent. Ow. He's a good horse. I'm a little sad that they don't give Torrent any outfit or whatever in the DLC, but he's a good horse as he is. But this is stupid. What am I doing here? Ah, we're Babe Spirit Dash, yay. Is this not what I want? No, it's fine. It's fine. I meant to be up one there, but yes, I can hear too. So someone is Kino. I do need to get to it. I can jump down here. Yeah. Again, I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. Because that game never goes on sale. What is that? They fly now. What game, Dark Souls 1? I am not Kino, it's just... easy horse jumps. It's easy horse jumps. Die. Oh. Why do the spider scorpions fly? Also, yeah, I have hands. It's, water though. There's, VC face, I believe? No. That's a different program. Aspects of the Crucible Blue. Wow, so good. What's it called? Can't think of what it's called. Yeah, there's a type of tracking that just lets you have hands. It's fine. I think I just need to get a different camera. Yeah, no, sure, don't mind. I don't mind. There's still a lot of settings I need to fix in Wardo anyway. Dark Souls 1 or 3 again. Why not 2, huh? It's oh, I've heard about that game being bad. JPZ says it's not, but I have suspicion. Ah! Wait, it's just a sleepy one. It doesn't matter. I don't know what was behind me. I don't need to know. You're not getting up, are you? Ah, you are getting up. Get away, get away. Isn't this where I was? No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh. Oh, I went in a circle. Oh, no, that just processed. No, I'm here. Oh. I'm here. Ugh. Yeah. How do I personally PNG tube? There's an app called VitoTube Mini. You can get it off of itch. Oh, hey, a not shortcut here. Why do these elevators exist? Yeah, VitoTube Mini, it lets you do the shakes and idle animations, whatever. It's better than having to sit in a Discord alone. I'm still judging Soren for not using it. Oh, Spirit Gravestone. Crafting item. I was just... But if that took me up and brought me... No, I don't have a secret Discord. The other way you can stream at the PNG is using... what you call it? I can't... Did I say the name of the proper one? I don't think I did. VitoTube Mini. Right, see what Soren uses and is incorrect. Oh, this is a different place. This is like a different man. Ow. One second. There we go. So, the other way to have a PNG is by using... I done forgot the name. Fugitech, yeah. There's a little thing called Fugitech. That's how you have streaming partners on screen, is through Fugi Tech. You're in a Discord call, you can... and you tell it what PNG you want it to show. Now, Soren, like the stinky bumhead he is. What the hell am I saying? Stinky bumhead. Bitch ass motherfucker. There we go. He sits in a Discord VC alone. Oh hey, there's the incantation. And it would just show the PNG of his choice. However, problem with that, you have to sit in a VC alone. And that's really sad. And you can't really customize it much. Video to any that you have idle animations and talking animations such as jumping up and down, yada yada. Robbie mentioned it, you know where this is. I've seen this. I'm not going in there yet. I'm not ready. No, not boss. Not boss. Beta pest threads? 46. Oh. I'll probably use that sometime then, yeah. Not right now. I'm using the stick. Oh, is that what they are? Locust? I guess I just didn't... They're shrimp people to me. They will always be shrimp people. Ow. Oh, that's a new attack. That's it? That's all you're doing? I want your bird mask. Hey, what are these again? I don't know what this does. I've been over there? No. I've been over there. I know, I haven't been up there, but I have been over there because that's the thing. Golem. Hello, what's a golem doing here? You know what, to be fair, I don't exactly know what they do to begin with, so them being here could be completely normal, I guess. He's not friendly? Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. This is a different area. Think. No, it's not. I'm just here again. I'll just fight the boss. It'll be fine. I've done seen this thing, what it is. I didn't pay too much attention because of spoilers, but... Let me get my good weapon. And I can have a range option too, just in case, as long as it doesn't, like, weigh me down. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Hi, scary lady. I hate bugs. Have I mentioned that? I really hate bugs. Eat. Ah. No, you're not even gonna talk to me, actually. How rude. Gonna... Yeah, I think I'm still a little bit over leveled. That's okay, I don't want... Well, hey, you have the butterflies just like Melania. Yeah, Melania, Blade Migla. Ah. Hate bugs. No, don't. Cypher, please. Please do not hurt me. What are you? Uh-oh. Ow. I can't see. I can't see. I can't. That's okay. That probably wasn't a proper phase transition, just an attack. The pink rod effect, it is very pretty. And distinguishes it a bit more from blood. I'm surprised that isn't the like normal color they go with for rod. Ow! Hold this. Didn't that one do much? Oh, right, this is fine, I think. Yeah. Okay, just don't get hit by the multiple butterflies. And it's okay. Ah. Don't just shift target to me. What are you... What was that? Did you just, like, stick your dick out in front of me? Show off? So can I comment? I hate this thing's design. I hate it so much. Is no one... is... I feel like I got hit and didn't take any damage. Wow. So bad. Am I? I'm safe. Bug Lady, kinda cute. The leg's bad. Leg's very bad, but oh, what am I doing? What? Oh, that's a grab. Huh. I didn't know she had a grab. I guess that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Okay. Legs make her hotter. Hmm. I don't see the vision. I'm sorry. Ow. Did I not? Oh, that was probably her grab, and I just... Ow! Pink... Her breast cancer awareness is killing me. Well, frame. Performance feels a bit better than launch. Still... a bit choppy sometimes, but it feels generally better. What are you doing? Ow. Oh, I'm alive. Die? Go on, second phase. No? Oh. Hey. Not bad. Don't hit me with the hesitation as defeat. I need to go back and finish Sekiro. And by go back, I mean I need to stop. I hate my stupid hands. Stop. Hey, it's that tree thing they were talking about. Yeah, let's go and see what they were going up. There we go. I saw that. I'm gonna buy a new camera and I'm gonna crush this one.
I'll see it.
Equipment. Did I get any new clothes? No. Let's see. Land of Shadow. Oh yeah, this is bad, isn't it? I think. Here, this weapon's okay. I'll grab that and... Incation is Romania, Saint of the Bud. Sends a myriad butterfly. I didn't read her remembrance. Oops. Saint of the Bud, hewn into the scared tree. The church was burned to the ground. Romina? Excuse me. Discovered a twisted divine element which she wavered into the beautiful skull that rot. Perhaps then the buds might find somewhere to gain purchase once more within the scorched remains. Oh. So her church burned down and she found the rot outer god, I guess? Smeared butterflies are forming a gentle swirl. Butterflies break apart on contact, scattering a rot and setting off a chain reaction. Scarlet butterflies are as the goddesses of rot's wings. They're fit of a master. They were soothed by Romania, who reached out to them. It seems about scarlet glaive, dangling bud-like blade, caused rot build up. Once the crumbling, burning charts, Romina held the bud of in speechless silence. The bud would become her blade. Huh. Yeah, Roman discovered rot because of her meddling. It spread throughout the world into advanced chain. Maybe. Yeah, Shadow Sunflower Blossom. Wow. I don't want to use a Hailbird again. It's been a while. Can I grab a Dex? That give me enough? Dex is at 18. Wow, I have no dex. Oh, I kinda wanted to use it. What's the ash for? Oh. Oh, it uses this animation. What other weapon uses it? I can't remember. They look weird without effects. Just wrong, even. Have something that boosts his dex. I got it right. Mind Arcane. Faith Dex. Here we go. Is that enough? No. That's one singular dex. Oh. Once I burn the thingy after Romania, you'll be able to find my area. Yeah, I figured as much. 2 minutes away, but still. Okay. I kinda want to use this. I want to use this, but I can't. I guess I can just spec into it. Nothing's exactly stopping me. I definitely outscale everything by now, so I don't need anything else in Arcane. So I'll try to get more decks. I don't think I have enough. Decks. Here we go. I had to think about that for a second. I'm not proud. Okay. Is everyone still depressed? Yeah. You still around? Yeah. The Felly's despair.
Indeed. It seemed the so I had no further use. Honestly, a determined plebeian is more wicked than an almond horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition. Well, what?
Eh? Don't call your daughter a plebeian. Can I go and make her like the sat?
Ah, you, please. It's pathetic. So you know already, right? It's for indulging my emotions. For father, mother. I would have done anything for him. And yet I betrayed him. And to think he'd order his men to enact. Where is the justice he once told me that if he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated? Was he simply lying to?
Oh,
No,
totally.
how could father has all. And now. No. How could I say that? Father has all. And now.
The downtrodden, huh? A lot of characters in this game are about we help the weak, help. It's literally politics. Help the weak, sad people be sad no more, yada yada. I've said yada yada so many times this stream.
Father has. And now.
Where was I? Right, Mohg is somewhat like that. Mikla is very much like that. Very interesting. What do you want?
What?
Where's it now?
Well, what?
I know everything. For me ass helmet. I'm gonna. I should end stream before I just keep making noises. Ah. Sit. We got a good bit done today. Yeah. Let me close the game. Man, I was itching at myself like all yesterday to stream. I've fallen into it. I've fallen into the loop of I need to stream. I need to press go live. Just did it. Don't. It's not Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas yet. Don't hit me with Christmas in July. That's 10. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas just a week away. I hate myself. Ah. Skipped it. Oops. So. Of course, I hate you. I'm not Soren. Soren doesn't stream. I stream. I need to yell at Soren to press go live. Worst case, I harass him into playing League or something. VR6. Oh wow, I got one of those spots to whisper me, best viewers on Twitch, best viewers on Twitch. They don't usually DM me about that. Just come into my chat. Wow, hey, you should buy viewers. You should commit anti-Twitch terms of service. Oh wow, Nicola's still going. They've been going for 5 hours, I think. Because when I started, they were at 4 or 8 hour. Almost missed it. Wrapping up. Alright. I've been Traube. You've been great. I have no energy. Bye bye.